people, hope I didn't kill your eardrums. Did I kill your eardrums there, Zooby Dooby? Hope I didn't kill your eardrums, people. We here Saturday night calling Khan. You already know what time it is. It's 8:08 in the UK. That's what time it is in the UK. Of course, I've got the Colonel Zooby Dooby in the building with me. What are you telling me?
Big up every time, man. Nah, I'm actually just realized how much layers I got on.
Okay, is it like that? Yeah, is it like that over there?
Nah, I was just in the garage, cleaning out the garage, cleaning out the truck, changing light bulbs, money yacht stuff.
Yeah. Hustler, worker, real man. Yeah, man. You know, handyman, real man, everything. You have to be an all-rounder. You're one of the most biggest all-rounders I know, So big up yourself.
Yeah, and then also I'm doing watch along as well.
Wait,
so I got the game in the air. I got you. Actually, I had the YouTube up, so I heard two of you, and I'm like, yo, why am I hearing two Grizz all over the place? So we got pundits to be right now.
People, we are multifunctional today, multi-purpose. We're doing a hate-along, Arsenal, as the Colonel likes to call them, Arsenal versus Newcastle in the background. We're going to be taking your callers. We're calling your calls. We're going to be listening to your opinions. If you have any questions, if you want to argue with us, if you want to fight us, if you want to agree with us, we're here for that. We're here for all of that. All we ask in return is smash up a like. Subscribe if you haven't. And leave your comments and opinions in the chat if you don't want to call in. But if you want to call in, the link is live, my people. The link is live. Call in and have your say. Don't ever say that we don't listen to you and we don't let you talk, because we're giving you the opportunity. All I ask is a nice camera. Don't make it look too, you know what I'm saying? Make it look nice, man, when you come on big screen. You understand? Some people come in look, no, but I'm being real and I'm being honest, innit? Some people come in looking like, you know what I mean? Everything. No, man, come on. You're on the big screen. Come in looking, Chris. Have your say. Make your points. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep the show flowing, man. Colonel, man, I know you want to watch the thing in the background. That's fine. That's cool. We're going to keep it moving with the Arsenal, Newcastle updates and whatnot. But there's a final to be won tomorrow, my brother. It's a chance to bring the first trophy home. I'm going to put my feelings out first. I'm feeling nervous.
I don't like that. I think you went on mute, but I don't like the fact that you're feeling nervous.
I went on mute because I'm just getting the game up as well. So me and you're going to do a watch and hate along at the same time. But obviously the volume has to go on mute because you can't hear the music. You can't hear the thing.
Yeah. That's why I ran upstairs for the Bluetooth. So I got like bare devices.
Declan Rice just have a shot and our boy Carriers just punch it out. You understand? But anyway, yeah, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I am. I'm kind of nervous.
Why are you nervous? Is it the occasion that's getting to you?
No.
It can't be team performance.
No, it's the injury situation. It's the squad situation. That's why I'm nervous. The only reason I'm nervous. There's nothing else that makes me nervous about playing Chelsea or Liverpool in a final. And we're big boys. We know how to handle big occasions. But the team, the squad makes me nervous. The state of our squad makes me nervous. What are you saying? Yo, none of your business in the building. Smash up the likes. Big up Grizz and
big up none of your business. I got a few questions for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just work with me.
Mm-hmm.
You said Liverpool were big boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Upper echelon stuff,
big
right?
Dogs,
big up
dogs.
Big up Black Prince.
Big up dogs.
Here's the thing. Most Liverpool fans, they kind of relish in that underdog coming from the bottom, now we're here type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when you're elite, Grizz, let me tell you something you do when you're elite. You open the fridge, and the only thing you notice is all the things that's not in it. And then you go out there and you go get them stuff, right? But when you're coming from the underdog, when you open the fridge, the only thing you see is what's in it. So yeah, you open the fridge right now and you know what I'm saying, you don't see all the hidden stuff, the steak and potatoes. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't got the full course meal up in there right now, the salads and the big boys. So when you open it, that's all you're thinking about. But you got some people, they open it up and they know this man like Bradley in there. You know what I'm saying? They know this man like Joey G. They know this man like Elliot's in there. So you can't focus on what you don't have. You have to focus on what you do have. And what you do have is some man that's cooking. You see what I'm trying to say? Elliot off the right wing for the first time this season, I believe, and Man get man of the match. I don't know how, but he got man of the match. People
Even
said
you don't
Diaz
know how.
ain't that guy. No. People said Diaz ain't that guy. Diaz was looking like that guy. Bad problems. So what I'm saying to you is I get that you're nervous, but you're only nervous because you're looking at the glass half empty. Doesn't matter if it's half empty or if it's half full, bro. It got water in there. You can use that glass of water. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective, man. So
100%, 100%
about
it is.
perspective. Because for
And
me, I'm just glad to be in the final. How about them apples?
is that how you're looking at it? We're just happy to be
Bro,
there.
bro, here's the thing. Of course we're gonna win. Of course I want us to win. But you can't be like, rah. It's the final, but we ain't got, bro. It doesn't matter what you don't have. You're there, man. Show up. Show up, man. If we lose this final and you can point on 2, 3 guys as to why we didn't win that final, them man don't need to be here. This is Liverpool. Liverpool is supposed to be in finals. You got the shirt on. You're not gonna perform. Come on, man. You can't be nervous.
I hear that. I hear
Don't
that.
tell me we lost because we didn't have certain men. Tell me we lost because men didn't perform. You see what I'm trying to say?
Channel member and contributor galore, one of the big boys of Football Carnage's moderation team. None of your business says there's 3 types of games where I'm the worst person to watch a game with. Any final, Man United and Everton. It doesn't matter how good or bad we are and the opponents. I'm always a bag of nerves. I put Chelsea in there as well, you know.
Yeah, I hate Chelsea, you know.
I hate Chelsea, bro.
You know I'm not watching the game tomorrow.
See, he's wait, people. Wait, people, this guy's a fucker, you know. Did you just hear him? Did you just hear him lecture the whole fan base? And then he goes, "Yeah, I'm a duck."
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Tell me about this guy, man. What is this guy on, people? He's not even gonna
Grizz.
watch the game. Brad
I
says
can't
I'm
watch the
buzzing
game.
and nervous for the game. Not gonna lie.
I
Come on,
can't
Reds,
watch
you
the
never will.
game
Why are you not watching the game?
because obviously I can compartmentalize certain things. You see, when Liverpool lose in these moments, bro, and I'm supposed to cook, bro, I don't even cook, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Lose?
Bro,
Will
if we,
Liverpool lose?
bro, when Liverpool lose, bro, and especially
People,
on a Sunday where I'm
where you
supposed to be
going with
doing
this?
family man thing.
Where you
You know
going
what
with
I'm
this?
saying is I can't risk it, bro, because I'll
You
call
can't
out.
risk it. Oh my god.
I'll call, yeah, bro. I'll call out, bro. The emotions on the game is too high, bro. It'll throw me off my axis at least for a couple of days, bro. And I need to be on point, especially in these moments. I really need to be the jack of all trades, father, husband, man of yard. You know what I'm trying to say? Prolific at work. I need to be all these things right now. I can't be thrown off my axis right now. And I'm telling you, a bad result tomorrow, or I'm done out here, bro. Calling Khan next week, nah, bro. Miss me, man. I'm on a sabbatical. Catch me at the next final.
No. We can't do that.
I'm
Win, lose or draw, we have to be here for the people. Then we have to do this.
Oh no, man. Chelsea. Bro, you know I hate Chelsea more than any team in the world.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I hate
Chelsea. People, if Chelsea fans want to come in and tell us, you know what I mean, something different, tell us. Are you confident? We already know the situation. We're gonna go through predicted lineups. We're gonna try to work out what's gonna happen tomorrow. We're gonna try to give our opinions and predictions. Rush the Monkey says, Grizz, name 3 key players for both sides and why and how they can make a difference. Yo, that's a whole. Martinelli is cutting inside, crowded out. Arsenal look like they're piling a whole heap of pressure on it. So yeah, man, but it's still 0-0. 15 minutes gone, people, with a hate along. 3 key players for both sides, man. I don't know what.
I'm gonna go Nkuku, Gusto, and Sterling. Or if you can take Nkuku, I think it'll be Gallagher.
You want to name all their 3 players?
Well, I'm just starting with them, man.
Sorry.
Yeah. For us, key players. I'm going VVD, Bradley, and I'm going Gakpo, my guy. You know what? No. Let me do you a spine. VVD, Endo, and Gakpo. One in attack, one in midfield, one in.
I like the way you just put in Endo every time. You don't care.
Nah, because if Endo can shut down the Chelsea midfield, that's big. Oh, right. What man went? Man just ducked out in that. Man, Arsenal about to get this corner. Yeah, so those are the three players I think can make a difference.
Sorry, I just ducked out for a little while there. I don't know what happened. Nervous for tomorrow's game just because of the injuries. Chelsea could do us. Hope I'm wrong, obviously. Okay, 1-0 Arsenal. People are saying. You
Yeah,
seeing it? Are we
Gabriel is
behind a little bit in
massive
the
for
stream?
them mans too, you know.
Say again.
I say Gabriel is massive for
Saka
them.
corner, and yep, goal from whoever it was. Gabriel. Yes, a goal. Gabriel.
Yeah, it's Gabriel, man. It's massive for
Lord.
them. I think he's on like 5-6 goals
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
season,
yeah,
man.
yeah, 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 yeah. He's on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Madness.
He's on. Indian Scouts is in the building. Says big up Grizz Zuberi in the chat. Smash the likes, people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, smash up the likes. All right, we
Oh
got some.
no, it's an own goal, man. Yeah, that's an own goal, man.
It's an own goal, yeah.
Yeah, one like
Okay.
Batman and that shaky knees and that. Karius made a good save still, man. Big up Karius, man.
Oh, did he keep it out? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at this.
Yeah,
Saka with a
Karius saved
corner.
it.
Oh, Carrier saved it. You know, bad boy.
Yeah, Batman.
Own goal. Shit, that was a messy goal because the guy tried to clear off the line and it hit the guy's knee that was on the line, right? And it went back in. That's a ugly goal. That's not. Are you lot trying to tell me that's Carrier's fault? Carrier's done everything he could there, people.
Oh no, that looked like Livramento.
Yeah, Carrier's done everything he could. Livramento tries to clear it and it comes off Botman's knee, who's on the floor, and goes back in. You try work that one out.
No, it's mad.
People, we see you in the studio. We're gonna start getting some people in now and start discussing whatever they want to discuss about. Let's get Black Prince says, Grizzberry, do you think we will ever see Thiago and McAllister this season? No. There you go. Hope that clears that one up. No.
Yeah, bro, I can't stand Thiago, bro. Pre-Liverpool.
Yeah. Everyone's saying
best
Arsenal playing
midfielders.
really well, pressurizing Newcastle, man. Yeah. Arsenal on it today, to be honest with you. 1-0 to Arsenal already, people. All right, let's get Dazza in the building, man, to spread some positivity and let's see how he feels. We already know how he feels, but let's just have it double confirmed anyway. Hello, Daz.
Hello, mate.
Big up,
Can you
Dad.
hear
How
me?
are you, man?
How you doing, boys? You all right?
Yeah, we're in different spaces. I was honest and I kept my honesty. I said I'm nervous. I said I'm not overly confident. And the only reason for that is because of the state of our squad. But I'm going and I'm going to watch the game. Zuberi, on the other hand, ain't nervous. Says this is what it's all about. We need to go there. We're big dogs. He ain't going to watch the game because he's shit scared to lose and show his face in public. That's where we're at, Daz. Where are you at?
I'm excited, very excited. Cannot wait. But yeah, nervous because of the exactly what you said before, the team. But if you think about it, this may be close to the team Klopp would have picked. Maybe. You think of the goalkeeper, Keller was going to play anyway. Bradders, best fullback right now, maybe. I feel sorry for Joe Gomez because he's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm a Joey G fan. I have
Massive.
been for a long
Me too,
time.
bro. Me too. He's impeccable.
And I think you know Matisse. Matisse has spoken highly of him. I think he knew him at school. I think he said the other day he was his bodyguard or something when he was selling sweets or something. But anyway, yeah. So it's going to be the team wise. I think we know what it is along the back, midfield. Ryan, Grav in midfield. That I think that's the only.
He needs to put in a show tomorrow.
He came to us. He wanted football. He wanted football, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get it at Bayern. So he wanted football. So this is his chance. You're right. This is his absolute chance to go take the game because he can do that. So we'll see if it's pretty much going to be the same team, right? Am I not wrong in that? Hopefully Salah, Nunes. Unless you know any different, Grizz, that's kind of why I wanted to see if you have any insider information on Nunes or Salah. Might be nope, not even on the bench.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is where Klopp is trying to torque like Fergie and do up the media.
It'll be a big, massive mind game if that's the case.
Yeah, you know what
One
I'm
second, you
saying?
guys crack on. 1 second. I just need to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm hoping. I don't know, but I'm hoping when the lineup come out, there's when you're waiting for the VAR check to be complete, and then you get the goal and then you get that served up. I'm hoping it's one of them ones, because if I see the line and it says Salah, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I was in the middle of seasoning up some duck. That stops. Because if the lineup look right, I gotta watch it.
He's that big for us. People are. I put up a poll. Let me try and bring out while you guys carry on, and we go through it. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? How you look about these kind of things. Basically, I asked the question. Where's my profile? Where's the big man's profile? One brother called Grizz Khan. But yeah, I asked the question: do we touch and go Nunes and Mo? This was on Thursday, I think I'd done it. Let's check this out and let's go through some of the answers and what people thought and how we feel about it. There we go. I hope you guys can see that. Can we see that? Shall I zoom in? Can we see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So there we are. Yeah. So I asked the question: touch and go Nunes and Mo. Risk or don't risk? Over 6,000 people voted. 65% said risk them. What do they mean by that?
Yeah, Arsenal.
Let me explain.
Yeah, bun the chat, bun the Arsenal game. Yeah, we out. We out. Yeah,
there's something that people
that hate along lasted 15 minutes, man. So bun that.
There goes my 1-1.
Yeah,
big facts. Here's something people don't really realize, Grizz. 100% fit professional soccer player is only between 70 and 80% fit. No player in the history of the sports is ever going to actually be at 100. So when we're saying, they fully fit, they're really between 70 to 80%. Because they play week in, week out. There's no way they can actually recover enough to be 100%, especially with the training. So the sweet spot is really between 70 to 80%. So when a guy is about 40% fit, he's really about 50% ready to go. So the thing that people don't really realize, even if a person is 30% fit, none of them is really scaling up to 100 anyway. So he's just in the little yellow line there. You know what I'm trying to say? So how close to the red are they? I think that would be the big ask. Because if they're not really close to the red, I'm with that 65%. I'm saying risk it, man. If man is in the red, I don't know if you guys played a video game where it gives you that health bar. You know, when the man are in the red, they can't run. But if they're in the yellow, you run them again. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's your big boys. You don't put your big boys down.
I don't know what you think, Daz. Daz. I'm very anti in the no camp.
I wouldn't listen. Right. Okay. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was thinking the if, buts, maybes, and I sometimes I go down that route and sometimes I don't. Today I'm like, if, buts, maybes, no, right? Let's leave it. We've got the rest of the season to go, right? So remember we beat Arsenal in the FA Cup 3-1, and there were talk back then. Would you rather beat Arsenal in the FA Cup or take them in the league? And everyone was like, everyone's up and down, up and down, up and down. We now would have taken those 3 points and been out the FA Cup, right? Because how many points would be like 5-6 points ahead? So I'm kind of thinking, like, if we lose tomorrow, does that mean that spurs us on to be like, the league is ours? Or is it the opposite? Or if we win tomorrow, does that mean like, right, now we go?
Does it have any influence? Is that what you're asking? Like, are you talking about from a mentality point of view, the boost that is needed, or are we be so doom and gloom that it falters, the season falters? Is that what you're suggesting? Yeah,
it can go each way, and that's what I've been going back and forth today. Like it can go either way. It doesn't. Like we lose tomorrow, and then the boys go, we've got to get this now for the rest of the season. Can win this league. Or we win tomorrow, and the boys go, we got a cup. We got a cup. There we go. There's Klopp on his way. No problem. And the biggest problem for us, obviously, you've already spoken about, and they got the guys in chat as well have already spoken about it, is our injuries. I mean, and I've heard you on multiple channels this week saying about our three, if they were taken out, if our three were taken out any other team, where would what would
Well, I'm
they be
asking a
doing?
question. I'm going to ask Chelsea fans. I'm going to ask Arsenal fans. I'm going to ask Man United fans. Ask Man City fans. Take out your first three strikers, stroke forwards. Where are you at? Tell me where
Right.
you at. Let's take out
Yeah.
Rashford, Hoyland, and Garnacho for Man United. What they got up front? Let's take out Haaland, Alvarez, and who's the other striker? Foden. Let's take out Foden.
Or Doku, yeah, they done.
Doku don't even start. He's not even a starter. I'm talking bona fide starter. Haaland, Alvarez, and Foden. Or Kevin De Bruyne, bona fide starter. Forget the rest. We got Trent and Sabozalai and all these guys missing as well. Forget that. And Allison. Oh, by the way, take out your three strikers. Take out your first keeper.
And then take
Take out your right back as well.
Take out the world's best keeper.
Yeah. And people say, "Oh, we all got injuries." Your injuries are to meaty players, the everyday players. We haven't got everyday players missing. We got elite players missing.
Yeah, I think
So you can't be saying
Redmond.
so Chelsea fans, and there's a couple of Chelsea fans in the studio, so that's going to be good. They're going to tell me, "Oh, yeah, we got I don't know who they're going to say we got missing, man. I don't even know. Let them tell me who they got missing. We got
James.
we got Lavia missing. Lavia ain't put on a Chelsea shirt. Well, maybe 5 minutes or something. Yeah. They're going to say we got Lavia missing.
Reece James.
We got Chukwueze missing. The midfielder they bought. Yeah, they're going to tell me that maybe. How are you comparing them to the boys I've just mentioned?
Yeah, I think we got 5 to 7 first team players missing.
But listen, forget that. We're going to hear.
I think these boys. I think because of it, because like I know, like Matisse said the other day, oh, you guys are trying to be like you're the underdogs. Nah, these young lads who could potentially come on the pitch and everything, we're going to play pretty much, I believe, the same team, unless there's a surprise. But the mentality, and I think somebody said it there, the mentality of these guys, these young lads who might be on the bench, and just imagine being in the dressing room. Like Klopp said about the Barcelona thing and saying that wasn't a team that was going to beat Barcelona. That wasn't a team that was going to beat Luton. This team should not be the team lining up tomorrow, but it is going to be the team. And if you want anybody behind you as your manager, you want Jurgen Klopp. And that's why I just pray that we will do it because of that mentality.
Okay, look, check this out. Look at the people they're mentioning. Lavia hasn't played for them. Reece, say no more. When Fofana, yeah, and he's calling his own player Butia Shile.
Man said clueless.
How much did he cost, by the way?
So you tell me how they're comparing, and that's a Chelsea fan comparing their injuries and saying, yeah, every team has injuries. I just told you, take out 7 of your first teamers. I could name you first team starters for Liverpool missing. First team starters that walk into every team in the Premier League.
Yeah. I hope to God that those players come together and do it for the fans that are going to be at Wembley. I know they're going to.
It's not going to be easy tomorrow. It's not going to be easy. And I'm on the other side as well. Sorry, Daz. Because I get frustrated with Liverpool fans as well, saying, yeah, we're going to go and walk. It's going to be a walk in the park. We're going to smash them. Football, like, do you guys don't watch football?
You've got the best phrase. Football's a humbler.
Football is the biggest humbler out there.
Yeah.
You take each day, each game as it comes. Jurgen Klopp is stressing. The smashing that we gave them last week, a couple of weeks back, it don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
This is a whole new game. This is a different game completely. Chelsea will be absolutely motivated. Pochettino has had a whole week to drill his team, and he's been speaking in the media in terms of, that game's out. And it's true. And they have performed in certain big games this season. They've been crap against mediocre and shit teams, but in the big games, they've got results against City twice. Arsenal. What did they do to United? I think they lost at United, but Well, they should have won. They had chance after chance after chance.
Yeah, the thing with them is
They drew with us at their ground. In the big
yeah.
games, they have got results. They smashed Spurs.
No, it's
It
not
was
great
9 men.
results, but it was moments they could have won, and I think
Mm-hmm.
it's that could have that's really eating us because they could have smashed City, could have won at United, probably should have beaten us because I think we went a couple men down, and it's that could have element that they got. You know what I mean? Because that's all
Bush
they
is
got.
in
man.
the
It's
Bush
not
is in
like-
the chat, so we're gonna chat to Bush and we're gonna educate the brother
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
there's another
Bush is
Salah
gonna
Allison.
educate you, bro.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
time
we're
I
gonna
talked to
educate.
Bush,
We're gonna educate
man-
Bush.
man
He's in the
educated
studio,
me,
so
bro.
when it's his turn, we're gonna educate him because I think he needs a bit of education there. But
Well, it's good to have a Chelsea fan in the
100%. We got. Well, in fact, I think it's perfect time. I think we're gonna bring on Paddy. You're next. Are you good to go, bro? Just give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. If you're good to go, yeah, Paddy's good to go. Are you good to go, Paddy? Thumbs up, Paddy, if you're good to go. No, he's not yet. It looks like.
It's not giving you the thumbs up. One thing before I go, I did notice last week, one of the guys did say, I'm surprised Daz didn't have his Wolves top on. So I just wanted to give him a little bit of that.
Okay. Fair enough.
I did used to. I've got about 15 Liverpool shirts on over there, but I just wanted to do that.
We're going to bring in the first call of the night. Paddy's a Chelsea fan. No, you stick around.
Oh.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you got a goal, just let me know in the private chat and then I'll sod you off. But until then, stick around. It's good to chat today. I feel like chatting today. Paddy, welcome to the stream, my bro.
Hello, Grizz. Nice to
How
meet
you doing?
all. Not bad, not bad. Nervous.
Good,
Nervous
good.
is one word.
Well, you're a Chelsea fan because it says Paddy's CFC fan,
Yeah.
so I don't need to ask who you support. So go on, talk to me. How you feeling?
Nervous, scared.
Really?
I've been nervous since Saturday. Since that City game, I've been nervous. It's the only game I've been thinking about all week.
This is my point. It's your big. This is your game of the season.
It is.
Like, this is the difference between having a disastrous season or, okay, we got something out of it.
Like, it's been like this for 2 years now. It's like Tuchel left, Potter came in, been mediocrity. And then next minute you got Poch comes in. And all I asked for this season was a cup final. That's all I asked. I don't mind if we finish. I want European football, but that's one thing I want. A cup final. One day out of Wembley, try and go against one of the teams, maybe win the cup, right? And now that we have the chance tomorrow, yes, granted, is against arguably one of the best teams in England, if not one of the world. You have injuries, we have injuries, but I'm not going to go on our side considering half of the players that were mentioned, bar Badiashile has played. You know, Chukwuemeka only played against West Ham and Liverpool in the opening 2 games, and then he was injured for the most of it. James was injured for the most of it. He only got injured, I think, in December time. Everyone else hasn't been playing to the best. You know, everyone hasn't been playing by like 2 minutes against Crystal Palace, I think, for Lavia. But apart from that, no one else has been playing well. Badiashile is a bit of a blow considering he has been one of the good centre-backs, but we got Disasi and Colwill. You know, them two were brilliant against Manchester City. You know, Colwill's finally playing in the centre-back, which Poch needed to do. You know, Poch needed to play Colwill in centre-back. He cannot play left-back. Leave that to Chilwell. Leave that to Kuka Clueless, as I just saw in the chat. Leave it, you know, right back. We have Disasi, who's quick. Not Disasi. Gusto. That's the one. Gusto. He can run. He can run. Go on the counter attack. Pass it into the box.
He was brilliant. He was brilliant against City, and
he's one of our best players.
He was, without a doubt.
He's one of our best players. He can feed the ball. Jackson can feed the ball as well, but only if he has his shooting boots on. You know, I'm a bit nervous, but at the same time excited to see, you know, if we could put out a side that is capable of putting on a show, get the result. That's all I want. Get the result. I don't
What's
care.
your team? If you was the coach tomorrow, what's the lineup you're putting out?
Oh, this is a fun question. Right then, I'll go with a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, and I'll go with Petrovic in goal.
Is he your number one now?
I think he is. I mean, we've heard reports that Sanchez could be sold. We've heard reports of that. Kepa ain't getting back in this team. I will be damned if he starts playing again.
Okay. So you're back 4.
So Petrovic in goal, Gusto, Disasi, Colwill, Chilwell. He'll be the I think either Chilwell or Gallagher will be captain.
So let's assume Silva's fit. You're not picking him.
No.
Interesting.
Well, I know you said it before. It's a completely different ball game, but when he played against Liverpool, he was all over the place. He was all over the place. And don't get me wrong, I love Thiago Silva. Okay, I love him. He's arguably one of our best centre backs, but he's not it in no more. No.
Okay, we move into the midfield.
Midfield, Enzo Caicedo. It has to be
Picks
Enzo
itself.
Caicedo. And then the 3 in midfield, Gallagher. He'll be Poch's man, pretty much like the Mason Mount of the Tuchel Lampard era.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Cole Palmer on the right, Sterling on the left, Jackson up front. I think that will be the team for Liverpool. I think that'll be the team for Liverpool. I think it'll be unchanged from the team that played against City. But if Silva plays, he plays. If all I want, and I've said this many times, I want Mudryk to start, because I think he'll.
You want Mudryk to start
because I don't rate Sterling as much. No offense, right? But like Sterling, I've said this before. He's on a mission to try and get back into the Southgate squad for the Euros. I've said this from the get-go. He comes in, he ain't been picked for England. He hasn't been starting. He hasn't been doing this. And let's face it, he just wants to get back in that team.
Do you not think with Sterling's experience, he should be starting ahead of Mudryk, or do you want that surprise factor and like Mudryk to play for that surprise factor to like, let's see what he can do? But isn't that taking a chance to be like that instead of as somebody who's experienced like Sterling?
Surprise factor, yes. I mean, to play like if Klopp's going to play mind games with the Salah Nunez stuff, why not we throw in the cog in the works?
There's no mind games. Trust me, there's no mind games.
But like I said, if there was a thing how Mudryk's apparently not playing in Poch's team, but if we want to throw that in, play Mudryk. Throw a little spanner in the works.
I don't want to speak too early on Mudryk because there's a final tomorrow and anything can happen, and football's a humbler. So I'm not going to speak until after the game. But that's a claim and a half. You want Mudryk to start ahead of, as it says, a seasoned professional who's played in every big game and who's just on the back of scoring a wonderful goal against Man City.
Sterling will play. There's just no ifs, buts, doubts about it.
But you wouldn't. Okay, that's fine.
If it was up to me, I would play Mudryk for half till 60 minutes, put Sterling on.
Interesting.
Give Mudryk, like a bit of a pace injection to try and balance out the Palmer, Gallagher bit, right? But Sterling will play because he's the most experienced. He's won trophies at City at Wembley, 2018, 19, 20, all those. He knows how to win it.
Well, let him finish off his team. So let's finish off that team. So nice, cool. So we got Gallagher, Sterling.
I'll say
Palmer.
Sterling. Palmer.
And then who's up front?
Sterling on the left, Gallagher in the middle, Jackson up front.
Not Nkunku.
Well, Nkunku hasn't been playing as much. He's been injured in pre-season, and he's rare. And and like he did against Liverpool, he came off the bench and he scored. I would like to see him play up front, but because it's Jackson, I'd probably see him preferably the number 9 tomorrow.
Interesting. Paddy, before we let you go, I'm just going to get your prediction for the game. Heart and head. You can give 2 predictions. Because I'm generous like that.
My head says 1-0. 1-0 to Chelsea. My heart says 1-0 to Chelsea. That's my heart. I've changed it now. 1-0 to my heart to Chelsea. I think Sterling with the goal. I think it'll just be a sweaty cross, like a little, one of those runs where Gusto runs and then Palmer, and then they'll just put it across the box, put Kelleher in a bit of a mess, tap in bottom corner. My head says 2-1 Liverpool, because I as a you meant to go into it, into it thinking, oh, we're going to win this, we're going to win this, but it's all been mediocre at Chelsea. It's like some games good. It's like what do you call it? Gustavo Malakia. It's 100% Malakia. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe crap. We go and play Wolves. We lose to Wolves. You can play against Wolves. You beat Wolves. You can go and play. We played against Nottingham Forest. You beat Nottingham Forest. So we'll go. Hopefully, and it is a big team. We go against the big teams quite well. Mm-hmm. Usually the most drawed fixture in the league and in the cup, considering we took the penalties twice. Hashtag Kepa mistakes on that one. But no, I would say 2-1 Liverpool. For your goal scorers, I'd probably say Virgil van Dijk. Set piece, because we're not good with set pieces. I'll probably say Virgil van Dijk.
Gakpo?
Maybe Gakpo. Maybe Elliot. Maybe Harvey Elliott.
Paddy, we're going to keep it moving. Thank you very much for contributing. I hope your head rules your heart. And
Can I just say as well, I watched you on the Big Six. I think you're one of the best ones on there.
Mate, you're an absolute legend. You know how much I hate your club, but I've got massive respect for your call. Thank you very much.
Massive respect too. Cheers.
Nice one. Enjoy your day. Not too much, hopefully.
You too.
Take care. Bye-bye. Lovely call. Colonel, Chelsea fans the first Chelsea fan looks to be nervous. We'll obviously hear.
Grizz, you didn't listen.
It was interesting that he didn't think that Sterling should start, but then thought he's going to score the goal.
Sterling does split the fan base. I know that for a fact with the Chelsea people.
I'll tell you what's interesting. You started out by saying, all I wanted this season was a final. He didn't say win.
Now you're nitpicking.
That's what the man said. The man said, all I wanted this season was a final. He didn't say to win a cup. He didn't say none of that. He said, all I wanted was just to get a final.
It's got to be miserable right now to be a Chelsea
And he got a final, so his dreams, win, lose, or draw, he got what he asked for.
Am I clear in suggesting this is a much bigger game for them than it is for us? Am I clear?
Oh,
or is there
100%? 100%. Once again, Grizz, I'm gonna say it again. He said all he wanted this season was a final. He didn't say what final it was. He didn't say whether they're gonna win. He just wanted to be there, and that's what I'm saying, Grizz. Some men just want to be at the final, and the first caller was one of them, man.
That's one Chelsea fan. I mean,
and I'm not saying it's a lot of them. I'm just saying. I was telling Grizz, Grizz said he was nervous, and I'm like, yo, bro, we're at a final. There's different ways to look at it. You know what I mean? Because some people are just glad that we're in a final.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm only nervous because of the situation of our squad. Because I know what team we're putting out tomorrow, and I know the situation. Otherwise, I wouldn't be nervous. I'd be confident and looking to enjoy this game. If we had our bad boys.
But so that goes back to what I was saying earlier. So if we had everybody fit, how different would the team look tomorrow?
Very different. You're looking 5-6 changes. That's half your team.
I think he would have gone Endo. Maybe Jones would. I think he would have gone Endo, McCall.
The thing is,
Do you want me to?
No.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
No. I get what you're saying, but
Do you want me to mention some
feel
names?
like-
And I'm gonna mention some names. By the way, Abdul, thank you very much for a lovely message. Salams, Mr. Grizz and Mr. Mizaberi, top content. I believe we can win the Carabao Cup tomorrow. Nunes winner. Sorry, bro. That's not
I
happening.
think what we'll lack now is potent options.
No,
We're kind of
Colonel.
limited in going forward. It's not even about the names, Chris. Like, it's just options. We're
No.
limited.
It's about the names.
No, but what I'm saying,
It's
the
straight.
name,
It's straight first teamers. Is Allison a first teamer, Dazza?
Yeah, but he wouldn't have played anyway tomorrow.
Kelleher would have. So what that is saying,
wouldn't-
some of the players
he
that
wouldn't have played anyway.
wouldn't have played based on the competition.
Trent.
Probably wouldn't have played
With the form Bradders is in, right?
There's not
Us
even a
as Liverpool-
close.
Us as Liverpool fans have been like
No.
before that. We're like
Trent
remember
is the
remember
vice.
the Arsenal game. Remember the
He wasn't-
Arsenal
he
game
wasn't
where we
fit.
lost 3.
He
Went
wasn't
right,
fit.
right? Bradley was going to start, and people, you had that conversation.
The
with
reason
people.
why, Daz, is because Trent wasn't fit. That was 3 weeks ago. Trent would be fit now, and he's injured. Trent is an A-teamer. He's a vice captain.
Of course, absolutely.
Bradley I'm his biggest fan. I'm gonna shout his name from the rooftops. I think he's a legend in the making. Absolute legend in the making. Trent Alexander-Arnold. There is arguments to say Matip would start in a final. Because Matip always plays the big games. Matip plays in the big games, my bro. Matip plays in the big games.
I see where you're going
Grizz.
there. Yeah.
Hold on, let me finish.
Chris,
Sabozalai.
you gave us 3 names. None of them men would have started.
That's your opinion. I know for a
But
fact
yeah,
Trent would have
It's
started.
the Carabao Cup. That's
Trent-
Kelleher's trophy.
Okay, no problem. I've given that one. I've given that one.
Bradley's performance. That's Bradley's trophy.
No, it's not. It's Trent.
Bro,
I
It's
put Kwanzaa over Matip for
See,
this.
but
trophy.
that's you. That's you. I'm talking facts here. I'm not talking opinions. I'm telling Trent starts in a final.
No, when you say in a final, it make it seem like Carabao Cup final, bro. Trent ain't picking up.
Trent plays every look unless it's lower first round, second round. Trent is the vice captain. You're having Trent in that team, bro.
Bro, you don't need your vice
How are
captain
you
if
forgetting
you got
Trent?
the
How
captain.
are we just dismissing Trent now suddenly saying, yeah, you know what, he wouldn't even start in the final. Just because Conor Bradley is a we can't
But
suddenly
that's
say
exactly why, Grizz. That's exactly why. Trent already won this trophy. Let Bradley go out there and earn his strength.
That's
Let
your
Elliott go win
heart.
his strength.
That's your heart and that's your sentiment talking. This is business, my bro.
Grizz is right. Trent would have
That's our
started.
heart
but-
and sentiment talking.
What
Kwanzaa,
business you talking
league,
about, Grizz?
business of
But-
winning trophies in Klopp's final season.
There's
Well,
only one man, maybe 2 that's
Imagine
injured that
Trent
would've
not being.
started, and it's
Imagine,
Sabazalai.
imagine fully fit Trent, fully fit, and you think Klopp's not going to pick him, and you think Trent's going to be okay with that as well?
Yeah,
in
he's
the
an
final?
option off the bench.
Get out of here.
I
And
think we
then
may-
okay, the front three pick themselves: Jota, Nunes, and Salah. All 3 start.
Nah,
3 stars.
No,
nah, Grizz. Yeah,
Gakpo would have
man.
started.
Gakpo would have started.
NBA
Here we go.
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's ask the chat.
Bro,
Let's do a poll.
Gakpo's our leading scorer in the cup.
You
He
lot,
scored in
you
every
lot have
round.
lost
He
your
would've
minds
started.
if you don't think our
This
front
is
three.
Jurgen. Think about what
Grizz,
Klopp does.
Gakpo scored in every
Gakpo-
round of this
how-
cup.
You lot are mad. People in the chat, would Gakpo have started if Nunes, Jota, and Salah here? Please let me know.
Yeah.
Grizz, Gakpo
Would
scored
Curtis
in
Jones
every
and
round of
Sabozlai have
this-
started? People, let me know. I've
Nah,
named
Yeah,
you
but
maybe
certain.
Curtis.
it's all relative, I guess, because of what's just happened in the last game and stuff, right? So if Jota would have just played the last game, if Nunes would have played the last game and scored 2 goals, but Gakpo has just scored and that's all we've got. So who knows? Who knows? If buts and maybes, like I said before.
Of course, it's if buts and maybes, but there's certain things that we know. Gakpo is not front three, our first 3 options in attack.
Yeah, true. But I think he would have. I think Klopp manages the team that well that Gakpo would have started.
Who would you have dropped, Dazza?
I think Nunes come off the bench.
Unbelievable. You actually think Nunes wouldn't have started the final against Chelsea that we smashed 4-1, and he was the menace to the whole Chelsea backline? And you think he wouldn't have played on a big pitch? You think he wouldn't have started Nunes and he would have started Gakpo? You're off your trolley, son. You're off your trolley. And if you, big man over there, Colonel, if you agreeing with that because Gakpo's your boy, you're off. I'm ready to fight both of you.
Yo, let me tell you something right now that most of you fans don't like.
I'm gonna do a vote. I'm gonna do a poll. Carry on. I'm gonna do a
All
poll.
five.
Yeah,
all
but
five
but
Liverpool-
go on.
Wait, Daz,
all
wait, let
five
Daz finish.
Liverpool striker. All five
Yeah, but-
Liverpool striker are on double figures. All five of them. Who do you think has the least amount of goals?
Go on, I'm not even
Luis
listening.
Diaz.
This makes
Luis
no
Diaz. Who has the most goals in this competition? Gakpo. Why would you bench this man and put him on Minamino level? He would 100% start. He would have started from. I'm telling you, he would
know
have
he would have.
started.
I understand what Grizz is saying.
He's
right?
not fifth choice.
I
He is
absolutely
100% fifth choice.
I absolutely 100% agree.
No, he's
But I
100% fifth choice.
just-
Sorry. Carry on while I do a poll. Sorry, carry on. How do I
Right.
do a poll?
So yes, of course, if Nunes was 100% fit, you would say Nunes should start. But to the Colonel's point, the guy you say to like Kelleher, you say this is your tournament. This is what you playing. You're saying to Gakpo, you've scored against Leicester, you've scored against West Ham, you've scored against. Did he score against one of my? I can't remember. This is your tournament. Go and win it. Go and win it for us.
Now, Daz. That's now. These mind games are relative now. I've given you the picture of if everyone was fit. And the reason why I've given you that picture is because that's where the debate was. Like in terms of how many first teamers have we got missing? Do you remember the original debate? The original debate.
I want to fight, man. I want to fight.
No, I want to fight.
Gakpo played in
That's
5
right.
games in the cup and scored 4 goals. And you want to give it to Nunes, Grizz, who I said is 1 in 17. What kind of football are you playing, Grizz? That makes no sense, bro.
I'm just
You
saying.
gotta
that-
give it to the clinical guy, bro.
I'm just saying that
I've done a poll.
I'm-
If this poll, I don't want to bias the poll. I don't want to bias it. I don't want to have any infiltration on the poll. Poll, forget it's my channel. These
Of course,
are the
everyone's
top
going to
dogs.
say Nunes. Of
No.
course everyone's gonna
I haven't
say
said Nunes. All I've asked the question is, would Gakpo start? I haven't given even a Nunes option. I've said, would Gakpo start if everyone was fit? And if the vote is less than 75%, I'll admit defeat. So look at the margin I'm giving you. If it's 75% less than 75%, I'll admit defeat, even though I've won the vote. I guarantee you, majority of the fan base will think you're deluded, guys, if you think Gakpo would start the final if these 3 were fit.
It's all about context as well. Like, so somebody's just
context.
coming in and voting, right? Because Nunes hasn't been there for the last two and a half games.
That's not the
Gakpo
context.
has.
That's not
But
the
like,
context of the chat. Daz.
so you've got to imagine they're both fit. They
Why are you
both
only
just
saying both? We've got
right?
5
Let's say
attackers.
Nunes and Gakpo. We're talking about Nunes and Gakpo.
No,
right?
we're not. Why are you changing
Okay.
the narrative?
So-
We're talking
so-
about how many first teamers are likely to be missing. That was your question. Your question at the start of the debate, Zoobs, please follow the conversation because both of you are changing the narrative and goalposts as you realize,
do that.
we've got Grizz Khan on the other line here. No cowboy. No cowboy here.
No.
You
Look.
started off by saying, how many first teamers are really missing, Grizz, tomorrow? And I said 5, 6. And you went, really? And then I went through the names.
Some of them wouldn't have started. That's where we really went.
Allison
I
wouldn't have
agree with
started.
that. Some of
I
them
agree
wouldn't
with
have
that.
started.
And I admitted
I
defeat.
wouldn't have
Because you know football's a humbler.
Allison,
You hit me with the Allison and I
Nunes.
realized defeat.
Allison, Nunes
others-
for sure wouldn't have started.
Allison, why are you throwing Nunes in there like are you a punk?
Bro, Nunes played 5 times in the cup and scored 1 goal. Gakpo
Who gives a
played 5
shit?
times in
He
the
played
cup
5
and scored
times.
4 and scored 1 goal. Where my
Off the
goal
subs
was?
bench, my brother. Off the subs
Nah, he
bench.
started against West Ham. He started against West Ham and got an assist, bro. Man
I-
played
I-
5 times, bro. And scored one goal. Why would I bench the guy that played 5 times and scored 4 times?
That's you. That's you. Why would you do it? You answer your own question. Klopp, don't get Klopp. All those goals have been off the subs bench, or majority of them, because he hasn't started. Are you not seeing the picture?
Bro,
Mate,
it's the same when Gakpo didn't start and come on and score, bro. It's the same argument for Gakpo.
Look, there's no right or wrong in this situation. Like, it's just opinions and thoughts. And like in my
I'm just letting you know, so far it's 86% in the favor of Gakpo wouldn't start. 86%, and you two, man.
Then people don't know Klopp. People don't know Klopp. You don't think Jurgen Klopp would say to that guy,
you know what?
Yes, 100%. And you telling me he would turn around to Nunes and say, "You're my star boy, but you're not starting in your first league final in your first year at Liverpool."
Because you're going to play in the European Cup final. You're going to.
You haven't fucking reached it yet. You haven't fucking reached it yet. You haven't done that yet. You live for the moment. Nunes is living for the moment. Nunes is one of those characters that live for the moment. You're turning around to him, starting him in every game leading up to it, and then saying, "You're going to sit this one out."
He never played against Fulham.
He
never played against Fulham. Never played against Fulham, fam. Grizz, your stats is way off, fam. This is Gakpo.
My stats are 90% are saying 90% of people are saying shut the F up.
Your polls is not stats. Let me tell you,
90% are saying shut the F up.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, you man don't listen to facts. This competition is Gakpo up top and Kall in goal. If there's two,
why are you so sentimental,
bro? If there's 2 things that's certain from the beginning,
did he start Minamino? Did he start Minamino in last season's League Cup final? Sorry,
2 years ago.
Sorry.
Grizz.
Oh, silence now. Zip up now.
No, Grizz.
Did he start Minamino?
That was
Minamino's
Minamino's competition.
That was Minamino's
cup. It wasn't. I'm telling you, this season, there's 2 players you can guarantee is gonna play.
Get the likes up, people. This is heated debate right now. Get the likes up.
This competition belongs to Kall and Gakpo. That's it.
Let's divert a little bit. We will come back to it. We're here. Yeah, we're here.
I want to get a Chelsea fan. Is there any more Chelsea fans?
Yeah, we're gonna get Chelsea fan in. He's been winding up
this man. Let me introduce this man for you, please.
Okay, you know him?
Yeah, this man said, "Yo, Zabiri, you know, Klopp is leaving, and Chelsea have had 11 managers."
Yeah, give us the build up. Okay.
Man said Klopp. This is what he said. Chelsea man said Klopp. Since Klopp been at Liverpool, Chelsea have had 11 managers. Sacked. Pochettino could be number 12.
Well, let's bring him in. He's been winding up the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's going. CFC Bush, welcome to the stream, my bro. What's going on?
You're on mute, my guy. What you said?
Yeah, you don't want to be on mute. You have a lot of things to do.
All that lip in the chat, and you coming in on mute.
Yeah, how are you guys?
We're doing all right, bro. We're doing all right.
Good, man. All right.
You've been starting a few fires in the chat. I see you in the chat starting fires. What are you saying?
Honestly,
how you feeling tomorrow?
You know what it is, man? The only fan base I know who come with so much chat is Liverpool fans, you know, like even Arsenal fans.
How long you been following football? How long you been following football?
Football maybe 10 years now.
Okay. And you think Liverpool are the only ones that come with chest?
No. But they're the only fans who can kind of back that chest because of recent success on, you know, the finals and just like between us, you know what I mean? So yeah. But honestly, man, my motion for this final is, I'll be honest, I'll be straight up. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush or anything. I think we're gonna lose the final, and it's just gonna go to Liverpool as easy as. And
what? Wait.
Pardon?
Where's the energy gone?
No. I'll tell you what it is. Where the energy is. Let me tell you something though, because you have to understand. This is where I've seen Chelsea always sometimes do a job or a favor for me. Yeah, it's when the odds are against them. And when I say the odds, I mean 110% of the odds are against them. I mean, like, it's in a scenario where there's no way Liverpool can lose this. There's just no way. And don't get me wrong, you've got the injuries and whatever, but like, come on, guys. We all know damn well, like, no one thinks Chelsea's gonna win this at all, right?
No, I don't think like
exactly.
that. So, no, I'm saying no. Not everyone thinks that.
What you know what it is?
Can I ask you a
Oh.
question?
Yeah.
You asked in the chat. No, I
Mhm.
can't remember what you asked, or someone might have been asked, but why have you got no confidence in your team, especially with the situation I've discussed with my squad? You've just spent
Do you know that-
£1 billion to be underdogs against Harvey Elliott and
Let me
Bradley
explain.
and
Let me
Kelleher
explain.
and
Mhm.
Endo. I'm
Yep.
naming you players that you lot laugh at. Your fan base
No,
laughs at these
no.
players.
Personally, first of all,
You
I don't
got
laugh
Endo,
at these
we got
players.
Lavia and Caicedo.
No, Chris. Those fans, by the way, they're all just kids who just.
Nah, you was one of them, man. You
No,
was
you
laughing
was in
as
the
well
chat.
as someone.
No.
You
You
was
was in the
laughing as
chat.
well, man.
No. What I say is just to rattle fans. It's not actually what I believe.
Okay, people in the chat, he was
Sometimes.
rattling you. Now he's on the big screen.
This is... Oh, Grizz. Do you mind just giving me like 5 minutes?
Go on.
5 minutes. I genuinely need to go do something very quickly.
Go and do it, and I can bring you
Alright,
back
jump
in.
out,
No
come
problem.
back, man.
Alright,
Yeah,
then.
go look
Yeah,
up
come
some
back.
stats as
Don't
well.
go anywhere. Come back.
Yeah, I'll come back. Don't worry. No.
You see? You see
Great.
when you call it out?
Yeah,
People
listen,
change.
man. Listen, man. Football is a humbler, though. You know what I mean?
Boy, is a humbler. Man thought, oh shit.
Yeah, it's one of them things as well, man. Like even
That's how you see that. He's
What?
still
like,
What? Has he gone to like have a rethink or something? What,
no.
what-
I think he genuinely has to. Think
yes,
that
he's definitely something to do. But it's gonna
Like,
be
But
fun.
while he went away, somebody put something in the chat and called me out as well, and
Go on, tell me.
might
I'll
have to
bring it
hold
up.
my hand. Might have to hold my hand up. You know, now I'll find it. And
Was
I'll
it this
bring
one?
Yeah, it was that one. You know, here's the thing, Grizz. I said Minamino is more of a legend than certain Liverpool players that's went on to from Liverpool. And
Name names.
Xabi
Name names.
Alonso.
Don't start a
Xabi
fire.
Alonso.
And
Xabi Alonso. Because the man scored in every game except the final and won the Golden Boot in 2 cup competition, Grizz. Let me say this again. No, let me say this again. Because you men are not listening. You men are reactionary.
But I stopped listening.
No, Grizz. See, you're trying to interrupt. Just listen. This man won the Golden Boot in 2 cup competition and did not play in the final. Isn't that legendary?
Yeah.
No. Forget the name. Now, forget the name. I'm gonna say it again. Name me a player that's won Golden Boot in 2 cup competition and did not play in the final. He's one of one, fam.
Xabi scored in the Champions League final.
But Minamino didn't play in the finals, and he was the Golden Boot for both finals that he did not play in. He's one of one.
Football's about opinions. So it is what it is.
That's why we
By the
love
way,
it.
by the way, guys, you laughed at Matip. When I said Matip, you laughed at Trent.
No, I didn't.
Gakpo was here last year, and he still didn't even start when we had that front three where.
Well, he wasn't there.
No,
you-
Gakpo was in the midfield. Don't do this. He was in the midfield, bro.
Brother, that's last year's final team. What are you saying to me? Why are you making up your own shit when the facts are right in front of you? I said Matip is a starter in big games. I said Trent is a starter in big games. I give you Kelleher over Alisson. And then I give you the front three, and then I give you Szoboszlai and Jones. I've named you about 7 players. And you guys are still saying, we would have played this team tomorrow. Or Daza, more to the point.
No,
Thinks that this would have been the team tomorrow.
It would have been two to three players. Salah would have played, obviously. Salah would have played.
Are you
Jones
sure?
would have
Because
played.
I don't know.
Salah and Jones.
According
would
to
have
your
played.
thinking, Harvey Elliott scored last game and was man of the match. He should start because this is how Klopp manages people. That's according to your theory.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh, that's not what you said. No, that's what you said, but you realize you didn't mean that.
No, what I said was,
Let him finish.
you've done Gakpo, right? Come into my office. You've done superb in this competition. You're my man for this tournament, for this final. And that's what you give him. Núñez off the bench, great option. Would I personally have started Núñez if Núñez was fit? Of course I would.
No, you're
course I
faltering
would.
now. That's the
But
argument right there.
I've said, no, I haven't changed my mind. I said
You have.
what Klopp's thought in my. I'm just guessing on what I believe in Jurgen Klopp. I believe Jurgen Klopp would have started Gakpo.
So who will your front three be tomorrow?
If everybody was fit,
Yeah.
if
But what's your-
everybody
hold
was
on,
fit.
hold on. Let's go back to the original argument. By the way, Bush is back, but we're going to give him a couple of minutes to settle down. Right. Daz and Zuberi, the original debate started from how many first teamers are really missing tomorrow? Really? Really? And I said 6, 7, and you lot frowned and said, nah, 2, 3. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't want to lie. I want everyone in the chat to know where the...
No. We didn't give a number. We just said not
I gave a
all of
number.
them would have started.
I gave a number. I said
Me and
6,
Dazza
7.
didn't give a number.
No, Daz
Me and
did.
Dazza didn't give a number.
Daz said 2, 3.
The team's close.
Okay, let's start. So let's start from that base, and let's pick. If everyone's fit, Colonel, pick your team for tomorrow's League Cup final. If everyone is fit and firing,
McAllister's not starting. But anyway, I'm going Kelleher.
pick your team.
What?
I'm going Bradley.
Ignore him. Pick his team.
No, I'm going Kelleher, Bradley, Kanate, VVD, Gomez. If everyone's fit, I wouldn't go Gomez. That's recency bias. I'll probably go Simicas. Then in the midfield, I'm going Endo. I'll go Gravenberch, Elliott, Salah, Gakpo, and Diaz.
I love Colonel.
Okay, Daz.
So Keller, if everybody's fit, absolutely everybody's fit, and forgetting about recent form. Damn, Grizz is right, isn't he? Keller in goal. Trent, Robertson, Kanate, VVD, McAllister, Jones, Szoboszlai, Nunes, Jota, and Salah. Yeah, Grizz won.
Zuberi just wanted to have jokes. 7 of our first team are missing. Those are 7 starters. Don't make me swear at you. Don't make me swear at you. 1,
you
2,
can't,
3,
bro, you
4,
can't
5,
make
6,
a
7.
case for Allison. You have to take Allison out because it's Kelleher's competition.
Taking him out.
Okay, Nunes, it's Gakpo's competition. That's how
not
Klopp's been
competition.
running it. So take
No, he
Nunes
hasn't.
out.
No, he hasn't. We've just proved to you that's how he ran Minamino's cup. And then when it came to the final, he said,
What
yes,
Minamino
step
and
down.
Gakpo, bro? Bro.
No, Grizz
said sit
is
down.
right. No, actually, Grizz is right, because if you think about one of the press conferences that was had about Quansah, and he said, "Oh, that's a different situation. It's a promise to Kelleher. It's not a promise to Quansah or anybody else in the team of 10." So I am going to take it back. Grizz, you've won. I'm sorry.
It's not about winning. It's not about winning and losing. We're all Liverpool fans here. We all sharing our opinions. But someone said, stupid opinions need to be shut down. And I'm here. I'm a shooter.
Bro, you ain't, bro. It's not.
I haven't
bro,
used
I'm telling
Zuberi. I haven't him Simicas. And look at Simicas and Gravenberch starting over Robertson and Jones and Szoboszlai. He's high.
No. Check this out.
What was all that about Timicas?
No. You see you man, yeah. You see you man in the chat, yeah. Let me tell you something. What you man are forgetting, bro. This is live stream, and we can pull this up. You see earlier in the chat, man was talking about, yo, do we play these men and just throw away the league? Dazza was talking about, yo, should we throw the cup just to win the league, bro? It's a team sport. So you can't just go start in 11 in the final, start in 11 in the, it's about rotation, man. We got to rotate the man then. All of a sudden, we don't respect rotation. If you don't start, you can still come off the bench. 5 men off the bench. So even if you're missing 7 men, 6, because Allison ain't in it. Bro, out of the 6 men, 5 of them come out in the game, bro. Who's crying? Who's crying, bro? Coming off the bench.
I mean, this is a great debate, but I love the fact that we're talking about absolute shit because we've only got 11 players, and then we've got to go play Southampton in the midweek. That's where your team will come in. That's where you'll play McConnell and all the rest
and I'm telling you, man, that's where
you know Zuberi's team. You know Zuberi's team. It would struggle to beat Southampton. Never mind.
Nah, you know what you do with Southampton? You're bringing up Minamino's thing in that, bro. Nah, bro. Gakpo slaps up Southampton, bro. You crazy?
It was an enjoyable conversation.
Well, let's
and
bring back. Let's
I
bring
love
back.
it. I love it. I
Let's
love
bring
it.
back Bush. Let's bring back Bush.
Yeah, let hear what Bush said on
hopefully
the
he's got-
Chelsea side of things.
Hopefully, he's got some more chest.
Yeah, he's gone and put on some
Nah,
shades.
man,
so we
when
don't
they put
see
on
his
the shades, you know.
I know. He's gone and put his shades on so we don't look into his eyes. You know what I mean? And hurt him with our, look through his soul. But go on.
Look, let me tell you guys.
Where
something,
were we,
yeah?
by the way?
Let me warn you. The pressure is on you. Like you have to understand. You have to win this. And you might be like, oh, but you're a £1 billion team. First of all, half of that money was spent on kids abroad who haven't even touched the training ground. Like that money was spent in ways I can't even explain to you. We've signed around like 40 players. Some of them I forgot about. Some of them I only just remembered. Whatever, yeah. Let me tell you guys something. That squad that will face you lot at Wembley tomorrow, I don't know. The lineup, I have an idea, but let me just tell you, you have to beat that team. That is basically going to be similar to the team that you faced at Anfield that you beat 4-1. So I'm expecting a similar 3-0, maybe a 2-0 if these players try and dig in and defend. But, Liverpool aren't like teams like City. City, you see, they play systematic ball. Arsenal. The reason why I feel Liverpool a bit more is because their attack is the way they counter-attack, the way they move forward, the way they score a lot of goals. And they're basically merciless up front. Players like Diaz, like Salah. I just pray to God he doesn't play tomorrow, but he's going to play. I think Nunez is going to get a game as well. But I'm not sure if are they fit or are they injured or whatever?
Well, you not been watching and listening? Are you trying to play mind games with us right now?
No, I've been listening. And
No, but you're playing mind games then. Then you're playing mind games. You're playing mind games. They're not back in training. So are you still not confident?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I've got some questions as well for him. But
I got a question for you because I don't know how different people view certain stats. If I say to you, Nunez, he's played 5 times in the cup, scored 1 time, or Gakpo played 5 times in the cup, scored 4 times. Which of the two do you fear most if you see them on the starting lineup?
Nunez.
So you don't fear Gakpo?
No, I fear Gakpo, but I fear Nunez way more. Like the performance he put in versus us at Anfield versus that defense.
Zuberi didn't watch that.
No, I saw that. No,
I'm not even
you know what's
joking.
funny about that? Man pushed over Thiago like he wasn't there. Pushed him over like he wasn't there.
The problem, like with Nunez, like if he just if it wasn't for the bar, he would have got maybe a hat trick easily at Anfield. So yeah, if he starts tomorrow,
if I tell you, Cecil, not Cecil, sorry, Cecil's in the chat by the way. I'm just going through the callers in the studio. Bush.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, listen up very carefully and think about your answer. Because I'm on violence. Yeah. I'm not having no foolishery on my channel.
Yeah.
All right. Because you was hyping it up in the chat, and that's why I wanted to bring you on. You rattled.
No, I just had to back my club.
Yeah, I know, but you're not now.
No. I'm trying to tell you guys.
So you're trying to tell us, yo, you guys should smash us 4-1. I'm telling you, we would have smashed you 4-1 if we had our players. We haven't got our players. We got some missing. You got some missing. I'm telling you now, we've got Szoboszlai missing. I'm telling you now, we've got Alisson missing, Curtis Jones missing, Trent Alexander missing, Nunez missing, Salah missing, Jota missing. Why are you still shitting the bed?
Look, I'll be honest.
Did you hear those names?
Shall I tell you why?
No. Did you hear those names first? Did you hear those names?
Yeah, I heard those names. They're all starters for you.
They're all starters, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, sorry.
Carry
on.
I'll be honest. There's only really 4 players on that injury list that I really would shit the bed. Yeah,
that's fair
Salah,
enough. Who's them 4?
Alisson, Trent, and what's his name? Jota. Jota I rate highly. Those 4,
you said Nunez as well earlier.
Yeah, but Jota as well.
So I know that's 5 then. I'm catching you at every single point.
Yeah, but no. But Nunez is gonna start.
Nunez is not starting.
The last
I just told
game
you
against
that.
Chelsea is the
you're done. You got 30 seconds to redeem yourself. Otherwise, you're done. I got callers coming in. You're done. You're done out here.
I've got to just summarize again, man. Look,
summarize because you're done out here.
Look, 100%.
Bogus points galore.
You have to win, Grizz. I'm not even.
You have to win as well.
No, we don't.
So then
a team that is 10th, a visit to Wembley for a team that is 10th is forget the fact that
you was talking gas in the
Poch gets sacked. Is this where Poch gets sacked?
Look. Let me tell you something. Poch is a serial loser. You remember when I told you this about in the last stream? He's a serial loser. He has a history. He has a CV, particularly against Liverpool. Got dumped in the UCL. Yeah, he is a serial loser. I'm hearing the chat that he's giving in the press conference about, oh, we're gonna get robbed. Why? Because he's preparing us as a club and as fans to lose. That's why he's giving this talk about referees. It's not because he's trying to like up the fans and be like, oh, we need to give it our best. No, he literally wants to prepare to lose. He wants to like soften the wound, when it happens. When
That's what you're doing as well, though.
No.
You're softening the wound. You're doing the exact same thing.
Let me say something, but Grizz, I'm a realist. That's the truth. If I was a deluded person, I'd sit here and tell you I don't respect any of your team. I think we're gonna put up a very good fight. No,
I agree with all that. All I'm rattled off to you is 6-7 starters. If I was Chelsea, let's say I was Liverpool, yeah, and Chelsea came into the final with no Nkunku, no Sterling, no Gusto, no Caicedo, no Enzo. I'd be licking my lips. I'd be coming on streams and saying,
like, I'll be honest with you,
you're coming and saying, yeah, you got all these players missing, but we're still shit. Our manager's still shit. Our £1 billion has gone to waste. We're 10th, and we're going to finish 10th, and we're going to finish trophyless, and we ain't got a chance in hell. That's what you're saying. You're worse than your manager. Your manager's putting up a fight. Your manager is saying, it's a different... He is.
Chris, don't fall for it, Don't fall for it. This manager, time and time again, has proven they shit the bed. Me, I wanted him out as soon as he lost to Man United because you are bad when you lose to a Man United side that struggles to score and struggles to defend. And the sad thing is, I actually had confidence going into that United game because we beat Brighton and we got absolutely pammed for 90 minutes. It wasn't even just like a smash and grab the way United are playing now. They absolutely pammed us for 90 minutes. That's why I said this manager is done. He's finished. I'm just waiting until the summertime where he's gone and he leaves. It's as easy as that.
I hope tomorrow you get smashed. I gotta keep it moving. You've chatted so much bogus. You were so big in the chat, but you came. But I appreciate you still, and I love you still. It's a pleasure speaking to you. Make sure you call it, and if you win, if you call in, I'm not letting you on because you had no chest, so you ain't allowed to call in.
Grizz, you'll see.
If you win tomorrow, and if I see you trying to get into my studio,
no. Grizz, you're imagining right now. That's the thing, you're imagining.
Listen, big up yourself, man. Take care, man. Big up yourself. All right, safe.
I just think Bush didn't want to get clipped, did he, or something? I mean, what fan comes onto a channel and doesn't like, oh yeah, we're shit, we're rubbish, we're crap?
No,
like,
they are. But they are. But that's not the point. The point is, you think, oh shit, with all those injuries and players missing, this being our cup final, literally and metaphorically, the biggest game of our season in every shape, way, or form, like me and this Colonel was saying earlier on, this is their day.
It's a redemption. It's a redemption. It's the get out the sack office card. You want to get out? You don't want to get sacked. This game, winning this game saves Poch. Losing this game, he's done out here.
I don't know if he came in to jinx us or something. To be, that's what I'm thinking. But like, I mean, he was very honest. He said he's been a 10 years. He's been watching football, supporting Chelsea. So imagine being a 10-year-old football fan. So he's a lot to learn. But respect to him. Respect to him for coming on and talking.
Oh, none of your business says I have Chelsea as favourites for tomorrow if Nunes and Salah are 100% out. Nunes and Salah are out.
You know what's interesting though, Chris? I'm not trying to side with you, but what was interesting, he said he feared about 4 or 5 Liverpool players, and all the ones that he feared aren't in the team. So I felt like that was interesting to your point, because imagine if you fear somebody and they're not even playing. You should be relieved.
Your confidence increase.
Yeah, your confidence should actually go up. So I mean, I don't know.
If we were struggling and we went to play anyone with the injury situation we have, so I'm saying let's say we were struggling.
Even City, let's go against City. We got to play City, right? If
Okay,
they
let's
don't
say
have
we were-
KDB,
let's
Rodri,
say we were struggling. and
Alvarez,
yeah, well, 6-7 starters. I'd say we can turn up
but
for one day. For one day, we can turn up. We've been shit, but for one day we can turn up. Imagine playing City and Arsenal without 7 first-team starters.
I'm taking that all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's my only point. I'm not suddenly saying to Chelsea, suddenly you should be clear favourites. You're going to turn up and rock, because we will fight with what we've got. Like we've said, whatever team we put out is going to be competitive, and we're going to fight.
Yeah,
But Chelsea should be a little bit like, okay,
Probably the best chance they're gonna ever have to turn up.
best
Really.
chance they're ever gonna have. That was my title on Twitter.
He
Okay,
also
what
said something that was interesting. Sorry, that's real quick. Man United, this season is kind of like us missing our players, even though they didn't really miss anybody. So what he was trying to say is that he witnessed going to a crap United and still couldn't do it. So he actually has good reason, Grizz. Think about it. Man U was crap. They went there thinking we're never gonna get a better chance, and they got pammed. So he might be like, I don't want to get carried away because we can still get pammed up. So I don't know. What do you think, Naz? You don't feel like that could have been the caution for them looking at the Man
people
U
are loud
game?
telling us 3-0 and 4-0. We stopped that hate a long time ago. It's irrelevant.
Sorry,
it,
I just watched Saka
Sorry,
score.
yeah.
Sorry, Zabiri, I was just watching that goal. What did you say? I'm really sorry.
No. I was watching it as well. No, I was just saying, because like, if you think about Man U, right? Remember when they were going through their poor run of form? Chelsea had a few good results, and they were looking at Man U like, yo, this Man U team is dead.
Yeah.
Can't score, can't defend. They were never going to get a better chance to slap up Man U, and they didn't do that. So now they're looking at us and go, we're never going to get a better chance to beat Liverpool. But because they've seen that so many times where they get their hopes up and still couldn't get it over the line, they're like, let's just not get too excited. So
I would love to bring chest and be like, we're gonna smack the shit out of them because they're crap. But we will go back to what we said: the players out and everything. So this is their chance. And what
They'll
I'm more
never have a
interested
better
in,
chance. They will never have a better chance of
no.
beating us. Never ever. That's all I'm saying. This is their best chance to beat us.
I'm interested in what, and I think when I first came on, I said it. I'm interested in what's going to happen after this. Outcome.
Yeah. I hear you. That's an interesting debate, actually, in terms of the repercussions mentally from a loss or for a win, and the pros and cons.
Right.
I personally don't think it will affect us if we lose. I think it might even galvanize us, because this is the least of our priorities right now.
I think the chat was saying, don't throw the, what you call it, Grizz, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, like the kitchen sink at it, because do you risk the injured players and then they're out for the big game in the league, or do you just do whatever you can with the kids or whoever and then just let them guys come back in a timely fashion so we can get the other stuff? I don't know, man. I think Klopp really got his work cut out for him in his last moments at Liverpool, and the knock-on effect will be massive. You don't want to lose a final and get knocked out the next competition.
Stay finessing says, Grizz, get me on a call. Bro, the link is there. What are you asking me for? You want me to give you my number and call me? Like, the link is there. Click on the link.
Make sure it's pinned, people. It should be pinned at the top
pinned,
of the
right?
chat.
It's pinned.
I don't see, it's not pinned. It's not pinned. You're gonna have to pin it.
No way. Am I a dickhead?
I tell you
Sorry.
what, tomorrow, this time tomorrow could be very difficult, or we could be celebrating. And we were saying that after that, we got Southampton. Do we care about the FA Cup anymore? If we win tomorrow, do we care about the FA Cup?
100%. I want 4 trophies this season. I can't give none up.
What I'm saying, this guy
I can't give none up. What are you asking me, Daz? I cannot.
Mate.
He wants to play Simicast and Kall in the League Cup final. Right? Give every chance to not win by picking 5-6 weaker players, but then he wants to win all 4 trophies. Make it make sense, people.
Because, bro, in order for you to win 4 trophies, you need squad depth and rotation. Why you think we only got 2 trophies when we was
We're in
chasing
the
the quad
final,
the
like,
last
and you
time?
still want to rest people while you're in the final if they're fully fit.
Yeah, bro, because we have another cup to go, bro.
You played those people in that trophy.
Hull City just beat Southampton, didn't they? Southampton had lost 0 games in 24 or something.
Don't
Then
jinx
they've
it.
lost
I know, but don't
2,
jinx it. Don't
2
jinx
in
it.
whatnot and what and all. No, I mean honestly,
I hear you,
I'm one of those people that does respect the domestic cups. I'm one of those people because I'm from that age where the FA Cup final was the whole day and all that, and you sat down with your parents and watched it. So it does mean a lot to me. Still nostalgia.
Millwall today
But
they lost to as well. Yeah, sorry. They lost to Millwall.
they lost to
today,
Millwall today.
Yeah.
Shit. So come on. Did they rest players? Could someone tell me? Did they rest players for
Well,
the
no,
midweek?
they didn't. Let's get some more callers in the chat. Indian Scouser, let us know why you're there. I see you. But shall we add him before he
I'll
tells
be
me
right
if he's
back.
there or not? Oh, it does. But he's there. Yeah. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. A bit earlier than last week, so it's good to get you on early.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, man.
okay,
All good, all
man.
clear.
Yeah, it's always good to be here as well. And yeah, it's 4:28 a.m. here in Thailand, but
What time's gonna be kickoff? What time is it gonna be when kickoff arrives tomorrow?
10 p.m. 10 p.m. is the kickoff tomorrow. So the game will end midnight, and obviously if there's extra time and pens in around 1, and hopefully we win it with the trophy presentation till 2. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I've been listening to the whole stream so far, the Chelsea fan as well. And I hate to say it, Zubir, but I agree with Grizz. Like, from our 7 senior players out, we're not going to name like Thiago Bacetic. Matip is debatable whether he starts or not. Like Grizz says, he plays in the big game, like the Champions League final. But obviously, we didn't have Ibu back then, right? So I think from the 7, only Alisson wouldn't play because, like, the last time he played Kelleher, but when it was the FA Cup, he did play Alisson. I think he saved the Mason Mounts penalty. And yeah, I think all 6 would start, like Trent, Jones, Szoboszlai, because Maka would probably be in the 6 because he likes playing, Mac in the 10. I mean, Mac 10 in the 6, like he did in the beginning of the season. But with how Endo's playing now, maybe it could be Endo, Mac, and Jones. So Sobo maybe isn't sure, so you could have that as well. But Trent, Jota, Nunes, Salah, Jones, definitely, because Minamino didn't even play the final. And I just checked; he didn't even come on. He didn't even come on.
I know that, but Klopp is trying to right the wrongs of his Liverpool career. Surely, Klopp. Think about it, guys. Klopp has been seasoning, learning from his mistakes and correcting them. Some season didn't use all the subs, 89th minute subs. Now rotation. We're like, Klopp has improved. Midfield is going new midfield rotation. Surely he's gonna look at Gakpo and go, I cannot do it to 2 different players in 2 different seasons. Let man score all the way up to the final and be like, nah. Surely Klopp is gonna fix that.
No, but the fact that it's his last season, you could say that he wants to win it all, so he would go with his best players. It's a final, so, and he's done it. And I don't think it was wrong because we ended up winning it anyway. I know it's Kepa skied his penalty, and yeah, I mean, I'm just nervous and not as confident because of the missing players, because it could be 3rd time lucky for them. They lost twice, and if you want to count the Super Cup as well, they lost on pens as well, so that's 3. And apparently if they lose tomorrow, it's going to be like 6 or 7 finals in a row, I believe. But at the same time,
Jason wants to ask you, what are you talking about fixing mistakes? He won it.
Nah, bro, you can't have man just bang all the way up and don't play him in the final. Remember, he was talking about a better manager would play Origi more. What do you mean a better manager? People at Liverpool think you're the best manager in the world, bro. Like, I'm not here for Klopp mind games, bro. He needs to man up, fix that mistake. It was a mistake. How can you say a better manager would play Origi more? And we say he's the best manager in the world. So who's better than him, bro? Nah, Klopp needs to fix up, man. I'm not taking this, man. You know me, bro.
But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys one thing. So obviously, if the front three, let's say with assuming Nunez and Salah are out, we know it's gonna be Elliott, Gakpo, and Diaz like the Luton game, and which means Gravenberch has to play in midfield with Endo and Mac. But I want to ask you guys with the left back, would you all rather play Robbo now that he's back, or would you play Joey G who is fit, or you would play them both and drop Bradley? So I think we're focusing too much in the front and midfield. I want to go to the back line.
Now we've got a proper football question there.
It's a great question.
Great question. This is what I mean, Indian Scouser. Indian Scouser has come with some real talking points. We've been messing about with the front three, and these two have been trying to pass on their delusion to me. No, bro, honestly, they've tried to delude me. They've tried to drag me to their level and go mental. I didn't have it though. I didn't have it. But now we come to a serious question. And this is a serious question, guys. Gas, Zoobs, the brother asks, what are we doing with the fullbacks? Because Gomez has been exemplary. I think we all agree. Exemplary.
Yeah.
Bradley is there. Robbo is there. Gomez is there. How are you handling this?
Okay.
Bradley got man of the match against Chelsea. I'm gonna repeat that. The last time we smoke up Chelsea, it was Bradley. Klopp as favorites in moments of opposition. Like if he has a player that plays well against a certain opposition, he'll let that player get another crack at that opposition. We've seen it with Bobby and Arsenal, Origi and Everton. Bradley would definitely start. I think the big question is, would he go Gomez over Robbo again? And I don't think he'll go Gomez over Robbo again. So I think it'll be Bradley and Robbo. That's what I think. And that's what I would want.
I absolutely agree. And I think it's nothing against Joey G has been absolutely phenomenal. But the difference with Diaz, you got to think about Diaz on the left with Robbo. The Robbo gets on the outside. I think that's the connection with, again, especially against Chelsea. Let's just go for the two fullbacks. Forget the inverted. Well, no, Bradley can do the inverted. See, I'm changing my mind mid-thought. Bradley. Yeah, the answer's Bradley and Robbo, and I feel so gutted for Joey G. Honestly.
But he can come on, though. He can come on. Come on.
Well, let's ask the caller in Scouser, what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. What do you think? And it's a very great, very best question of the night.
I think Klopp would go with Robbo and Bradley, just as Daz just mentioned, because Robbo, he is one of our leaders as well. Let's not forget, it's a cup final. He's been there. He's done that. So it's more natural for Robbo to play there. And as Daz said, we need the overlap as well. Like, don't forget, this is Wembley. The pitch is wide. So we need to use that as well. So with Robbo overlapping, Diaz cutting in, I think that would work. And on the right would be Bradley. So I think that's what Klopp is going to go with. And I would do the same as well, because as good as Joey G is playing at the moment, I just want all of our leaders there, especially with no Trent. I want Robbo there on the left side. And Bradley, I know it's a cup final. Like, you know, people talk about nerves and can he handle it? Like, that was Anfield when he scored. So it's debatable with the right back, but I would personally go with Bradley because of the form he's in. And as I think one of you just mentioned, that we can always bring Gomez on. Like, we could potentially see another extra time, so he could come on left back or right back. And we got Simicast back as well. So if he's a replacement for Robbo, then Joey can easily fill in on the right. So I think Klopp goes with Robbo and Bradley, and I do the same. But again, that's not fair to Gomez.
Pick the rest of your team.
Kelleher, Bradley, of course, with Robbo, VVD, Ibu, Endo, Mac.
This is the one.
I mean, we're assuming Salah and Grizz are out, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This,
Because I think I would play Elliot over Grav in midfield over Gravenberch, but if Harvey's playing on the right hand side instead of Salah, then we can't do anything else, and it has to be Gravenberch, Cody up top, Diaz left, Harvey right. So I can't do anything else.
Or hear this. Hear this. And this is not. This is just, I'm just
listening.
putting it out in there. This is not happening. But is
Okay.
there an option? Because Bradley's been so good going forward. And Joey G, we've been hyping up. Let me land, my bro. Let me land. Have you got airspace?
no,
Let me
go,
land.
go,
Let
go,
me
go,
land
go,
my
go,
jet.
go.
I'm
I love
suggesting Joey G go right back, solidify that back four. Robertson we use as the overlapping winger on the other side, and Bradley as our right winger. If we want Harvey playing in that role that he's been excelling. But Gravenberch had his best game, in my opinion, in the last game.
Yeah, he did.
I'm
Especially
putting
in
it
the second
out there.
half.
I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere. Go on, come back
I
and
like-
shoot me down, no problem. But I've landed my jet.
I like your thinking, but you've already answered yourself before, where you said Klopp will play the team that knows the tactical know-how to win this game. So you've already answered your own question. That's not going to happen. But I like it.
Grizz. Let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to shoot you down. I just need to know what was happening in the neurons when you came up with this one. If you
Grizzy
see
crazy.
that lineup tomorrow,
Mhm.
are you sucking your teeth like, what's he done? Or no, we got what's gonna be your reaction if you see that team you just mentioned?
I'm gonna trust the process.
It'd be exciting. Grizz would look at that. I know. Grizz would look at that and be like, shit, I called that last night. Fuck.
It's not happening. But I'm saying,
Of course not.
could you see that ever happening? For example, let's say we ain't got no options on Wednesday against Southampton. Would you throw a Bradley there?
Southampton, no problem. But tomorrow, if I see that, I'm putting 100% focus into that curry duck. I'm not
Indian
even watching
Scouser.
again.
Check how I reeled them in. Are you here? Are you ready for this? Look at the. No, don't here we go me now, guys. Indian Scouser and the chat. Smash the like. This is where I'm the Don Dada. Hear the reaction. Did you hear their reaction when I suggested
Bro, you're
something
talking about
else?
a final.
Let me finish. Okay, carry on. Keep talking and dig in your own grave.
No, but you mentioned that lineup for the final, not
Are you
just
listening?
another round.
Are you listening?
Just another round in the FA.
Keep talking, my G, because people in the chat know where I've gone with this.
Bro, we mean where you've gone with it. Bro, we're talking about Chelsea in the final versus Southampton in a whole nother division.
You
That
see
team
where-
can beat our championship team. That
want
team
people-
can't beat no team in the final.
While I eat on this chicken wing, let me explain what they suggested earlier. They were suggesting earlier, Indian Scouts, all kinds of madness. Play Sentiment 11. Play Gakpo, Headers, Nunes, Jota, and Salah. Play, what else were they saying? Simicast, one brother
Tsimikas.
suggested.
Gravenberch.
Now, when I've done an outlandish statement, they've said, no, but this is a final. We got to win this.
I just said no. That's not going to happen.
Of course,
And
it's not going to happen. But none of your suggestions earlier was going to happen as well.
I never said anything about Jota either. I said we were talking earlier. Let's not get back to it because we'll.
No, we can get back to it. My food's
Can I just say
here.
one thing?
Go on,
food's here.
Indian Scouts to go.
I can actually see that happening in the last 10 minutes. Let's say touchwood, if Gravenberch gets injured, Harvey has to come play in mid. I can see him bring on Gomez right back and tell the young lad, Bradley just to play right wing last 10 minutes, or if you're in extra
not?
time.
My brother from another mother. There's more chance of that happening than Gakpo starting over the front three if they were all fit.
Facts, I agree.
It's not
Right.
facts. It's a speculation.
Let's
We're turning
get-
speculation into facts now.
No, he's
Let's
not.
get-
This
Let's
was-
get
No,
Klopp
no.
on the phone. Let's get Klopp on the phone and find out. Right, Jurgen.
How are we going from speculation to facts? It's speculation, bro. You man don't know that.
I'm just going from the past, you know, and I don't think it was a mistake not playing Minamino.
Listen, I think there is moments where managers make legends. We all can agree there's moments where a manager makes legend. Klopp has made a few legends in his lifetime. And I felt like I'm not trying to twerk for the Asian community or none of that. All I'm saying, to have an Asian bad boy win Golden Boot and played in both of them finals, even though none of the fans really taken to Minamino and he was having a rough time settling and all that good stuff. Bro, that would have been bigger for the community of the Asian side of things. And I felt like he kicked the bucket with that. And how could you then look Minamino in the eye in preseason and be like, we'll give you a fair shake? You didn't even give him a fair shake in the finals where he was the golden boy in. Mind you, Salah didn't do anything in said final. Diaz didn't do anything in said final. It finished 0-0, and your guy that scored the most goal for those finals didn't even play. Make it make sense. Yeah, no, that's I'm not taking away from the win, but all I'm saying is both finals finished 0-0, and your highest scorer in the competition didn't even play. No wonder it went 0-0.
I'm not saying Klopp was wrong in there. I get your point because I'm preaching that point about Gakpo. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow, won't we? I mean we're definitely playing tomorrow because we've got no
Don't
choice.
get it twisted though, because if the front three, let's say they're all fit, me and Grizz were saying if it's gonna be Jota, Salah, and Nunes, Cody's definitely coming on though. Like definitely, we know he is gonna come on. So it's not gonna be like a tacky situation, Minamino. So you're saying he's gonna right the wrong, learn from the past, but I mean he is gonna bring Cody on though. But
right, what wrong? I don't like that one. He's picked up on the right wrong because Klopp humbly said a better manager would have played Origi more. I think. Is that what he was basing it off? Zuberi, are you fighting back? What are you saying?
No.
Hey, forget about Origi. Origi slipped a nice little pass into Morgan Gibbs-White today. There you go. Origi.
Hey, listen. Remember,
we got them next week, so don't talk too highly of Origi, Daza. We've got them next week.
Grizz, you're talking to a guy that always nitpick at what Klopp did right and did wrong, right? And I remember coming out of them two finals, like, that didn't even feel like a final because there was 0-0. The same team twice, and you didn't play the highest goal scorer in the competition. So I'm looking at that going, bro, how does that make sense footballing-wise? That's why I wrap my head around your most lethal guy in the competition. You don't play him in the final, and you can't even score without him in that competition. It makes no sense.
Mate, I'm absolutely with you. I know people in the chat are saying 100% if everybody's fit, Nunes and Salah play, and you got to take away the last 10 games or whatever, and just pretend everybody's been playing. You say to Gakpo, this is your game.
Why don't you fucking say that to everyone else? Why are you only saying it to Gakpo? Why are you not saying it to Jota? This is your game. Why are you not saying it to Diaz? This is your game. Why are you not saying it to Nunes? This is your game.
No,
why are you only saying it to Gakpo?
Nah, he said it to Gakpo and Kelleher. I told you, man, from the jump. This competition is Kelleher and Gakpo's. The middle, I don't care about the middle.
Where's Gakpo come from in this competition?
Bro, he's 4 goals in 5
He
games.
said it in the press conference. This is only promised to Kelleher.
Yeah.
Everyone else is fighting for their places.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Just like you promised Pep Linders, you do the press. You do the press conference, the pre-match press conference in the Carabao Cup games.
Wait.
Zuberi wants Vitor Matos to have some press conferences because a lot of academy players have come through, and this is Vitor Matos' youths.
Listen.
That's
going
your theory.
Forward, no. Going forward, trust me, Chris, trust me. Write the Carabao League Cup Carlin, whatever you want to call this cup. Write it down behind you, wherever. Flinders' competition, Kelleher competition, Gakpo competition, and Endo competition. Them 4 men will be in this, bro. I'm telling you. 100% fit or not. It's them man's competition, bro. If this was Europa League, Grizz, I would have been like, yeah, no way Gakpo's up in here. No way Kelleher's up in here. No way Pep Linder's doing the press conference. No way Hendo's starting. What is this League Cup, Grizz? Come on, man. Let the man have it, man.
Okay, he scored 4 in 5, right? So the game he didn't score was the second game against Fulham, right? Away from home. But are you sure, Zubi, that he started in all 5 though? I don't think he started in all the games, right?
He hasn't.
There's no way.
No, he didn't start. No, good point. He didn't start all 5, but he scored in all 4.
So Kall will bring him on in the final.
Why
and
can't
he
you?
might score
This
if Nunes
is
plays.
hold on, Indian Scouser. This is where we at. Okay, this is where we at. So basically, this is Gakpo's impact trophy.
It is. No.
he's gonna come off the
Take that
bench
back.
and make
I got excited. No, I got excited. Listen. You slipped the word impact in there real quick. No. Listen.
This is his impact trophy. He comes
Nah.
off the bench and makes an
This is
impact
Gakpo's
again.
trophy, fam. Nah, man. This is Gakpo trophy, bro. I need Gakpo to be holding this up and going to collect his golden boot and dancing on you, man. This is Gakpo's moment.
By the
fam.
way, Bush is rattling the chat again. Why are you rattling, but getting rattled by Bush again? You saw him on the screen. He's a total different animal off the screen. Allow him, man.
He's a young fan. He's a young fan. 10 years. 10 years.
You know what I feel like? I feel like you men are
40.
afraid Gakpo bad up this game.
Afraid?
Get
I
his
would love
golden.
it.
Wait.
I would love it.
Wait. Get his golden boot and tell Nunes to go sit down.
Oh, shut up.
No,
Like
no,
you men
no.
are afraid. Gakpo
Colonel,
is gonna
don't
hit
bring
this
me in
moment.
on that. I love all
I'm
my
afraid-
players.
I'm
Sit
sorry.
down.
You are guilty by association, Daz, today.
No. I love all my players. I'm just saying. I've always.
I know you love all your players. I agree. But you're guilty by association with that brother over there who is making agendas and narratives.
All right, I'm with Zoobs. I'll stick with Zoobs.
Now, you know
Here we
me,
go.
man, Chris. I've been on the Gakpo train before he got here. There's no way I'm being Asian Gakpo from before he got here, bro.
That's
before
fine.
World Cup.
That's fine.
There's no way I can sleep well knowing Klopp benchman for the final.
No. That's fine. I agree. We can have our favorites and say, oh, he's a. But when it comes down to the crunch, we have to speak real and put away our own sentiment and own favoritism. Now, you guys know I'm not even a big Nunes fan. Shock horror. You guys know what I've been saying about Nunes, but I think he's effective. The only man I stand is Jota. That's my guy.
Yeah,
If Nunes would have played the last 2 games 90 minutes, right, and scored 1 goal, 1 assist, or whatever, right, and Gakpo would have come on and done well, did well, you'd be playing Nunes, right? Even though he's just done 2 90 minutes.
No.
You'd be playing.
Give me the scenario again. Sorry, I was thinking
So,
about
so,
the next time.
so Nunes. Give
me the scenario.
We played Brentford and Luton, right?
Right.
So Nunes played 45 the Brentford game, and yeah.
Hold on, let's set the scene.
Nunes played 90 minutes against Brentford, 90 minutes against Luton. He'd scored 1 goal and maybe got an assist or played well. Let's just say played well. And then we're going into this cup final. Gakpo came on, did well as well. Maybe came on for the last 20. In that scenario, I can't believe I'm saying this. In that scenario, who you playing?
Nunes.
Nunes.
And resting him on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I don't think he would have. And I don't think knowing Klopp, Nunes would have played 90 minutes in a matter of like how many days? Saturday and
right.
That's his scenario. That's
games.
his scenario is so hypothetical because even he knows that he wouldn't play his number 1 striker who's been on and out, in and out, 90 minutes before in the week final. He hasn't done that for anyone.
And it all goes back to if, buts, and maybes.
Because let's say Nunes didn't get,
Right.
you know, I know it was like it's just precaution, right? The Brentford game got stopped off at halftime. Let's say he played the full 90, we know for a fact Cody was going to start against Luton, and maybe in the last 10-15 minutes we'll see Nunes.
Okay, we don't know.
But yeah.
Let's stop saying fact because I started this trend, and I
Yeah, it's speculation. Thank you.
I apologize. I apologize.
But yeah,
let's
but
say
for the
for
scenario
fact.
that Daz gave, then I'd go with Nunes still, and rest him in the FA Cup.
Hold on, watch this. What would you do in that scenario that Daz has given Colonel?
I'm benching Nunes, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Can't forget, man. It's been 1-17, bro.
See what I'm saying?
He's got like 25
Grizz,
GAs, no?
Bro. Grizz, you know me. I'm looking at the stats. Nunes played 5 times in this competition, scored once. That means in this cup, Nunes is 1-5. Gakpo is 4-5. I would go with the 4-5 guy. That's why it doesn't sleep well with me. Whether people would say Klopp was right or wrong for Minamino. If I'm giving you a test, Grizz, bro, you want the higher probability. And for me, I'm saying it was a mistake because it's not like it proved right for him. His guys that he backed didn't score. And the guy with the higher probability of scoring, he didn't give that guy an opportunity. So how does that make sense? So there's no way Klopp can do this again.
Do we take into consideration about the opponents as well, though? So very like the opponents. Do we look at that? Because Cody, you're saying he scored 4, but was that against like what? Fulham? Who else did we play? Bournemouth? Was it Leicester the first game? West Ham. So would you look at the opponents as well, though? And now that the fact that it's Chelsea, we know how they're gonna play, and Nunes, as we call him, like Mr. Chaos. So do you look at the opponents as well, or do you just go by the stats?
Yeah, there's 2 contradicting things, right? Because for the right back, which I'm also arguing, and no one wants to give me the right back. For the right back that slapped up Chelsea was Bradley. Yep. He had man of the match in that game, and no one seemed to be giving him a shot, right? Besides me, you, and Daz. Then up top, Nunes played against Chelsea. Nunes had a really good game against Chelsea. So, do I want Gakpo off the bench? Okay, I can take Gakpo off the bench, but would you man take Trent off the bench? Bradley start, Trent off the bench. That's not a bad option either.
I don't like the way you froze there, Indian Scout. So you need to answer these hard-hitting questions. There's no rest. There's no hiding when you're on the big screen. You can't freeze like that.
I wasn't sure if that was for me.
No, it was for you. He's aiming these bullets at you. You need to answer them.
No, so can you ask again? You're saying that would I bring on?
Because Trent, right? You guys basically are trying to convince me like start Nunes, but Gakpo comes
bring
off
on
the
Cody.
bench.
So I would definitely
impact trophy
bring on Trent.
Got it. So
if I'm saying
like
if Trent was fit, I would have started Trent anyways. But if you're saying Bradley because of his form and he deserved to start, like you're saying, man of the match against Chelsea, scored, I think got an assist as well. But
very quickly, I'm not going to do a poll. Very quickly in the chat, just give me Brad or Trent. If both were fit, who would you start tomorrow? Very quickly. I can't do a poll now because only 10 minutes left. But Brad or Trent, just hit me some numbers. Bradley or Trent, who are you starting tomorrow? If everyone's fit and on form. Brad. Trent.
Really?
I'd go Trent still. Only because he's been there, he's done that. The vice captain and the inverted system as well. He does it better than Bradley if he's going to be inverted.
Trent, absolutely. For the reasons I was talking about Sterling earlier to Bush, like he's tried and trusted. He's a professional. He's got tenure. That's why you play Trent. Bradley would be great to come on. Like in
when you work it out, I can't work it out. I think it's 50-50. The numbers are.
I don't think no Liverpool fan, I'm speaking for all fans now, no one will be up in arms depending on who starts. That's the one position, barring Kelleher, because he's got it.
Imagine a fit Trent Alexander-Arnold. You're going into... See, I'm going back on what I said before. Imagine a fit Trent Alexander-Arnold going into a cup final. He's played the last 3 games with Bradley. You see, it's all about what happened before. And Trent's, your vice captain, is on the bench.
You're changing your
this.
tune, Dad.
Yes.
As a weapon, as a weapon.
Hey,
As a
many bye.
weapon.
And let's not forget, from what I'm hearing, Chelsea, they're not good at defending set pieces. So who do we need on the pitch as well? Trent?
I don't
if we get a
know,
free kick
because,
30 yards out.
McAllister got some
McAllister.
dangerous headers
Oh,
in
yeah.
that last game.
Yeah,
off
the assist to
corner,
Van
so-
Dijk, 2 assists.
Carl sends in a super chat. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. He says that logic dictates we play Kwanzaa instead of Virgil Zuberi. He's already said that, to be honest with you. Start Bradley. Depth is a great thing.
Depth is a great thing. Carl, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. What I will say to that is, these are the moments where I've criticized Jurgen Klopp for not being an elite manager, because his philosophy. Now, let me line. His philosophy counters what he actually does. Think about it. We're singing praise for Bradley, and Klopp out of his own mouth says, "I think more praise should go to Kwanzaa," but he still will not play Kwanzaa in this final. The same thing Klopp has done this time and time again, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not a great manager, but when he says these things, it makes me question him. Like, bro, what are you doing? How can you say a better manager gives Origi more minutes? How can you say Kwanzaa has been more impactful than Bradley, but we still can't seem to see Kwanzaa? Bro, depth is a great thing. You're right, but I don't think these men appreciate depth and how to use depth. You have to rotate.
You keep bringing up that point. Klopp said this. I can't remember the context around it, and I can't be bothered to look it all up. But you're playing it out of context. He was just being nice and humble and saying come on, a better manager fucking plays Origi more. Origi was dog shit. Let's not be
Nah, Grizz, you can't do this to my guy Origi, man.
He had moments. He's a cult hero, but when he started, he was dog shit.
So you're saying Minamino wasn't good enough to play?
And people used to say
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like our own players used to say that
Kwanzaa doesn't deserve to play.
Divock is lazy. Like our players have said it in multiple interviews on YouTube and stuff. They're saying who's the laziest guy they always mention Origi. So he is a cult hero.
He doesn't treat his profession like that, man. Look at the size of him now, brother. He's my cult hero. He's not a legend of the club. Oh, Origi has given us the best moments of our footballing lives. But we can't sit here and say he was a world-class forward and he just deserved to start ahead of Bobby, Mane and Salah on a regular basis. Get out.
He doesn't even start.
Why didn't Bobby score in a Champions League final then?
Did you really pull up to the screen, close up, and ask me some shit question like that? Go back.
Grizz, I was about to compare him to TT Kamara, but I don't remember TT Kamara giving us anything.
I like that comparison. Kamara was lively off the bench, but when he started, he was a pudding.
Yeah. It's almost like, who has that effect recently? And I think he recently broke that effect. Elliot had that. He's very good off the bench, and it took him 80-something minutes to really make a kick on. Elliot.
Who?
Harvey Elliott. When he starts, it's not the same impact as when he comes on the pitch. So it's one of them ones, man. But depth is really a good thing. But when you have good depth, you have to use it wisely, or else you ruin a guy like Kwanzaa, who's been immense but can't get a kick. You know what I'm trying to say? Gakpo banging up the competition but can't start.
Our very own Mush is in the chat. He says every player when interviewed said he was the laziest trainer and never turned up on time. Now he's living his shawarma truth. Bro, I mean, listen, we can't say wrong his rights. No, right his wrong, sorry.
Wrong his rights.
But I think he's right.
Said like Saeed.
Okay, after everything I've done to you, you got me with a headshot. After everything I've done to you two today, I've marinated you, I've cooked you two. You hit me with the headshot and you finished me, Laza.
There's worse things to be called. There's worse things to be called.
But look, when you talk about Klopp righting his wrongs, I think he's done the majority of them in terms of team rotation, management, fresh tactics, changing of subs, all of that. Those are the ones that I would refer to, not the playing of Origi and Minamino more. I think that was just an off the cuff comment. But guys, we got to keep it moving. In this Scouser, talk
Yeah,
to me.
just before I go as well, you guys want to see the shirt I'm putting on tomorrow? Every
Oh
single year that
my.
we won the cup, the League Cup, 9 times. Hopefully tomorrow's the 10th. But
Come
big up
on.
for having me as always, Grizz, and the panel as
Big
well.
up.
It's
Big up
nice to
yourself,
speak
bro.
to dads for the first time as well, and it's always a pleasure being here. So
I got a feeling
hope-
Daz might take over Zuberi on the call-ins, man, because people are calling for Zubir's head. But anyway, big up
yeah,
yourself,
smash
man.
the likes as well, people.
Nice one. Big up yourself in this Scouser.
Big up,
Every time.
guys. Next week.
Top
Next
guy,
week.
Take care,
top
mate.
guy. Love you
Have a
loads,
good
my
one.
friend.
Take care,
All the
guys.
best. Oh, he's gonna set up the red. Sorry. Yeah,
Great call.
man. Great call.
Got any
Go back.
Chelsea fans?
No, man, Chelsea have gone missing since I marinated the last one. He's still in the chat. He's still wording up people in the chat, but when he came on screen. But yeah, there were some good questions, guys, that are gonna have to be answered tomorrow. Gomez.
I think the team. We all know the team. We all know. We've all got an idea of how the game is going to go tomorrow. We all think it's going to be pretty tight. For me, it's. I've already spoken about it before. It's the after. What the reaction after.
Well, go on.
Let's-
Give me an insight into what you're thinking then, because I get you. It's going to be very important how we deal with whether it's a win or whether it's loss.
And it comes back to how many players we've got available after. They said Pep said after the international break, which is when the end of March.
Mm-hmm.
So and who we got before then? We got City.
No. We've got City
Forest.
We've got City after the break, I believe. Or have we
Isn't
got
it 10th
before?
of March? City?
I beg your pardon.
10th of
You're
March.
right. Yes, we've got
Yeah,
Forest
so-
and City before.
So we're not going to have Allison.
No.
Probably not Trent.
No,
So our team is our team right now, right? For the this game, Southampton will change. We'll have a few changes. Then
no.
we've
We'll
got
have
Forest.
Nunes and Salah back. We'll have Nunes back. We'll have Salah back. We'll have Szoboszlai back.
Yes, that's true. So but they're not. Well, they'll come on for minutes against Southampton if they don't play tomorrow, right? So going forward, as long as the team, if we can get players back, I think we're in a good stead, regardless of what happens tomorrow. Like I said earlier, it can go two ways. You lose and you go, right, we could win the rest of we win the league for Klopp. We win, we go, let's do it all. So I actually don't think there's a negative.
Mush raises a point, and I disagree, not fully, but I just want to put out something to chat about in the last few minutes. K-Max next, by the way. So just give us a couple of minutes, K-Max. You're coming on. I don't want us to be too cautious because of the occasion. Enzo and Palmer are quality with space. It's a big pitch. We have to take a risk and press them. My only fear is because of the depth of squad we're going to have on the subs bench. If we press like we normally do, which is very front foot from the start, and it's a big pitch, 60 minutes onwards, have we got the players to bring on to make a change and keep the quality of the press and the rest of the play sustainable? Or do we play smart tomorrow and play slightly different because of the nature of the game, because the nature of the setup of our squad? We haven't got, let's say, Harvey Elliott, Gakpo, who else coming off the bench? We've got them starting, and then we've got the kids coming off. Do you get the difference? Do you get the difference in team like what we've got available? Do you want us dying basically after 60 minutes and then picking us off?
God, I just don't think that's going to. I understand what he's saying there. Enzo and Palmer quality with space, yes, but we've got our Endo, who's not going to give them that. I really think that guy's coming in within himself.
I think
And
he
like,
dies after 65 minutes though, and then that's why he gets subbed often. And we haven't got anyone to replace him this time. This is my point. I think Luis Diaz struggles after about 65 minutes, 70 minutes. He's floundering. We haven't got a sub to sub him off this time. Do you get where I'm
Then-
going with this? Harvey
Yeah.
Elliott is not a 90 minutes
hey,
non-stop energy machine.
Stop depressing me, man.
I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm just putting it out there. I'm asking questions that are relevant. I don't want to just be on this. Yeah. We play the same game. Gung-ho.
It's a very good question, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Probably the best question you've asked. Like the injury man, them you wasn't really selling it with this point. Elliott, 30 minutes off the bench, he'll run for 30 solid minutes. Gakpo, 30 minutes off the bench, run, great. Hendo, he's my guy, but I think Wembley might be the biggest pitch in England, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids coming on the biggest pitch in a big occasion, your man like Clark and your O'Connell and them, man. We basically need to be winning the game when we're making subs. We can't be chasing the game. If we're chasing the game and you see the man putting up the sign, I'm not really confident who's coming on can change that, Chris. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I hear that.
So
Let's bring on the final call at the same time, and we can maybe discuss this or whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, bring in K-Mac, because maybe K-Mac got some numbers that can alleviate this tension, because this is the tension boiling down. It's not about missing the man them to start. It's about missing man them that can come in. The next man up mentality. So the starters, Grizz, they're not there. We get that. The next man up. The next man that got to come up now. Who's them man? Can they go to minutes?
Well, maybe K-Mac doesn't want to speak about that. It's always about the callers, whatever they want to speak about. Yeah, but K-Mac, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well.
Still.
Big up, guys. Big up.
Big up, K-Mac. What you said?
I was going to come on and say, so is Vladimir Smica world class then?
There you go.
Yeah, K-Mac,
We'll just end it there.
some of your stats,
He's a
know.
great player. Great player.
What I was going to say was, I think we've got 3 bagmen at Liverpool. I think we've got Salah, Jota, and Gakpo.
Oh,
And the reason I'll throw Gakpo into the mix: 4 games, 4 goals in this competition, 14 shots, 8 on target. That's bagman. That's a bagman. 11 starts in the Premier League, 5 goals, 39 shots, 16 on target. That's a bagman. Okay, you give him a chance, he'll score a goal, or he works the goalkeeper. You just need to get him into those positions. He'll get chances against Chelsea. If they're playing Thiago Silva, which he automatically comes back into the team if he's fit. Like, I don't know why, but he does. He's 41, isn't he?
I don't think he does, you know. I don't think he's starting tomorrow.
He's the most experienced player they've got, because they've got loads of kids.
They won't
You
play.
know, we sit here now. We sit here and we talk about we've got loads of kids on the bench. They've got a lot of
Grizz,
inexperienced players
look to him as an
in their
experienced guy
team.
to see them through this final.
No, they won't
They've
play.
got a lot of inexperienced players in their team. Like,
Poch would make a mistake if you played Thiago Silva tomorrow. But sorry, carry on your point.
no. So I did want to talk about Poch as well, because it's a really interesting one with Poch, because he's played. So he's played Klopp 13 games. That can't be right.
Yeah, maybe it's
Okay,
going
so,
back.
yeah. He's
Spurs.
played
Maybe
Klopp
it's going back to
13
Spurs.
times, 7 wins, 5 draws, 1 win against us. And
What was that one win, by the way?
it was Tottenham. It was with Tottenham. And his man that scores all the goals is Harry Kane, okay? Because he did all his business with Tottenham. They've only scored 2 goals against us as Chelsea. One was a draw, one was we completely battered them. And the interesting thing is, Salah's got 5 goals against Poch. If Salah comes off the bench, that's an interesting prospect, because Pep and Linders didn't say that those 3 were out. He said it was day by day, and that is mind games. That's the type of stuff Fergie did.
I hope to God.
I mean, if you're literally playing with the Chelsea fans and playing with the Chelsea manager, like, well, I'm not saying Salah's fit, or he's not fit. I'm not saying Dom's fit or he's not fit, and I'm not saying Nunes is fit or he's not fit. Then he don't know whether to stick or twist.
They're
Like,
not fit,
Hey, Mac,
lads.
tell them again, man.
They're
Tell
not
them
Exactly.
fit,
again.
lads. They're not fit, lads. Stop
and
this.
guys,
not
I
fit.
mean, I hear you talk about players like we are literally missing an entire spine.
Mhm.
Like, there's no other team in the world that could cope with an entire spine missing.
The way
We're
we
talking
are.
Ali, Matip, Trent, Jones, Thiago, Dom, Salah, Jota, Nunes. Jesus Christ, how can anyone win against any other team in the same competition, like Premier Leagues, with all of those players
The way
missing?
we're going, I agree with that.
I'll just say this. I do like the fact that we say, "Oh, we're missing our front three," and I agree. But it's just the last game.
But that's
We
your
haven't played
team
a game.
talk.
We haven't played a game since then. I'm just saying.
That is literally Klopp's team talk. Like, we are missing all these guys. This is the chance to make yourself heroes. And they will play as heroes.
And the last part again. The last part again.
This is
Heroes.
your chance to make yourself a hero.
Man like Gakpo, bro. Elliot, that man.
Absolute heroes. Like,
Simicas.
I'm really gutted Curtis Jones couldn't play this final, because he deserves a final. He's missed so many.
He does.
He really
That's
does.
gutting. Absolutely.
It's
Probably-
gutting.
And probably would have been called up for the England team as well.
Yeah,
come the international break. That's a
Absolutely
shame for him.
gutted for Jones. A
Came
boyhood
out-
hero.
Can I
It's-
ask you a question? We've
Fire
been
away, man.
going back and forth with this Gakpo Nunes thing. So
It's not a Nunes
on.
thing, see? You used to want to turn it into a Gakpo Nunes
no,
thing.
right. Say Diaz is on the left, Elliot's on the right. Gakpo and Nunes.
No, I
this
mean,
game?
no,
No.
that doesn't work for me. It would be Gapco on the left, Nunes down the middle, Diaz on the right. That's a solid
you
solid
would
team for
play
me. Or even
Gakpo. So you would play-
Gapco down the centre. Gapco down the centre, Nunes on the left, Diaz on the right. Like we have to look at how well Diaz has played on the right. He scored so many goals from the right hand side this season. He has. And we have to look at our strikers. We've got so many players that are in double figures.
It is
It's not
nice
happened
that
in
we can-
128 years. Like, we're literally
Wow.
breaking records this season for numbers. Like, none of the top 5 leagues in the world have had any players all hit double figures. Five
Wow.
forwards. Like, last 4 games, all our forwards have scored, regardless who they are. Like, at this rate, you could probably throw Gomez up on the left or the right or front, and he'll probably nick a goal. Like, we are creating so many chances against teams. Like, have you ever played a football game? Ever played a football manager game and you've gone shoot at target as your option? Regardless, just shoot on goal. That is literally what we do, and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Like, I've got 3-1. I've got 3-1 against Chelsea.
Wow.
They haven't got players to put the graft in. They've got one guy on that pitch that will run all day, and the
Hey,
rest
Mac, let me
won't
tell
do
you.
it.
Let me tell you, tomorrow they will put the legs and yards in. I tell you that for a fact.
There's a lot of
And
stuff
we
as
can,
well
and we
around
can,
Chelsea.
and we can
Like-
come back and talk next week. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
It's going to be far tighter than you guys are envisaging and creating in your heads, which is fine. But based on the squad and based on the lineup, which I think I know for tomorrow, it's going to be a hard graft. They will be up for it. They're professional footballers that were prides have been smashed to smithereens. They are 10th.
They've got nothing
they
else
are
to play for,
They are
have
the
they?
laughing stock of the Premier League this season, ahead of Man United. Like, they're more of a laughing stock than Man United. Envisage
Okay,
that.
on that point, I got a stat for you, Grizz.
They're in the same position as they were when Frank was in charge as well, by the way.
Here's
jokes.
the interesting stat for you, Grizz. Man United, I've never won a game after a Man United fan come on this calling show and show chess.
Stat, you know, I thought he's going to come.
What?
You killed me. I thought he's going to come with a serious stat, you know, like Man United.
Stat. You remember last week? Michael came in here, man, chess and that. And I'm like, Michael, pipe it down, bro. No man has ever come in here and talk and win. Bare chest, bro. They did not win, fam.
Sorry, people are saying we'll bury you now. We'll bury the W.
Bro,
But listen, going back
these
to
man-
going back to my prediction and how the game's gonna go, I don't think it's gonna be a game of many goals. I think it's gonna be one goal wins it, and I'm hoping and praying that goal is us. I know Chelsea have been dog shit, and I know we smashed them to bits only 3 weeks ago, but it's gonna be a total different Liverpool team, and attitude and mentality wise, it has to be a different Chelsea team because this is their only hope in life this season. This is like the doctor says, okay, we've tried every other medicine to save you. This is the last thing I got, guys. This is the last antibiotic I got. Run with it or don't take it. Are you running with it or are you taking it? You're going to run with it. Chelsea would run with it. I'm not hyping them up. I'm not boosting them up. I'm saying they're professional players and they have a very good coach who has had a whole week to prepare for this. And he will know the state of the Liverpool lineup. People have their own sources that work at different clubs. And he will know, he will be ready for it. We have to play at our optimum to win tomorrow. And I hope we do. Our starting lineup will be good enough and strong enough. And whoever comes off the bench will have to fight for their lives because it will be needed. It's not going to be a game where we can suddenly coast and bring them on. We're 3-0 up, 4-0 up, like we done last time. There's a whole different game, guys. A whole different game. Trust me when I say this. But if you're confident and you think 3-1, 4-1, 4-0, absolutely think that. That's fine. No problem. I get where you're coming from. 100%. For me, it's a one goal wins it. It's a one goal wins it. Your thoughts, guys?
Who scores? Who scores?
Go on, Cameron.
Oh, I don't care who scores. I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these. Gakpo for me. Come on, Gakpo, the bagsman. Gakpo. Come on, score the winner. And Zuberi come next week with a Gakpo shirt and whatnot. I'm for that.
You know who scores in big moments on the low though? On the low, Endo. Yo,
Go on. Why
2-0
not? Why not?
2-0
Why not?
Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool. Endo in there. Endo Gakpo.
I like the people in the chat have got it right. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right. Joe Gomez, come on.
He's had enough shots.
Oh, let's start off. Let's finish up with predictions and sort of a little context like I've given behind the game. So it's only fair I give the floor to all of you lot. Okay, Mac, I'm going to ask you first. Score and how you think the game's going to go.
3-1. I think we'll score first. I think they'll equalise, and I think we'll pull away. And I think
Fair
Big
enough.
Virgil get a goal. Virgil hasn't lost a header in 4 games, by the way.
Fair enough.
I like his stats.
3-1. Let's remember this. K-Mac thinks it's going to be a comfortable 3-1. Daz?
I'm going to go Chelsea are going to score first. We'll get one in the 70th, around there. Between
Bloody
70th
hell.
and 80th. Go to extra time and then pens.
Wow.
We'll,
The Liverpool way then.
let's hope we win on pens. I'll put 1-1. That's what I've done. Let's hope Gakpo gets that equaliser. Just so we can come back next week and be like,
Zooms, man's got 3-1 comfy. Man's got penalty shootout. Nervous.
Now I'm going 2-1. So Joey G, screamer, but the keeper saves it. No, listen.
picking him out.
The keeper saves it.
Okay.
Bro, let me land, bro. You asked me how the game is gonna go. I'm telling you how it's going. Joey G rots one of them screamers. The keeper saves it. Brilliant save. Falls to Gakpo tap in. 1-0. End-to-end stuff. We're scrapping. And no. Curler. Top bins. Seals the deal. Man, then run off and
Zoobs, I need your contact information because if that happens, I am screaming down the phone to you.
Hey, Mac.
Joey G, world-class strike, keeper, world-class save. We're like, yo, Gakpo taps it in, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
K-Mac, thank
Go
you
on,
very much
mate.
for giving us your insight and positivity. And
We got their cards. We got their cards, guys.
hope so, my bro. Hope so. Hope next week's call-in Khan is a celebration.
Poch does a
and-
madness. Poch
and
does
hope-
madness.
hope you
Honestly,
call
he'll
in
play.
and let
He'll
us
play
know
mad
that-
players in mad positions.
Hope you let us know that he
Let's
was
hope so.
absolutely spot on. Thanks very much for calling in, my friend. All the
Big up,
best.
guys.
Take
Big up.
care. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope K-Mac's predictions right, not so Daz's. After all that chest, he's gone to bloody penalties. What happened to you? You like Bush. What the hell? You started off like,
No.
I don't care who plays, we're going to win. We got this, we got that. And then you've got us 50-50 on penalty shootout by the end of the night. What the fuck? What happened?
I'm all in on the league, mate. I'm all in on the league. I'm all in on the league.
Oh, so Dad, you don't really you willing to sacrifice a cup to just get the league? You're one of them guys.
Yes.
If buts maybes, right?
No.
Said it before.
Yes, Daz. Don't think about that.
Could you if one of those hypothetical situations, give away that to get that? Of course, it's like I said about 2 hours ago, where we beat Arsenal. We're in the next round of the cup. We beat Arsenal. Would we beat them in the league? No. And would you have taken those 3 points now, Grizz? Zoobs? And been
Nah, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Nah,
Zubairi,
what
ask
you
me the same question. Ask me the
What
same
did that
question you
say?
asked
I
us.
just missed that.
Ask.
Would you
He's wearing his.
sacrifice the 3 cups?
Go on. Ask me the
just
same
in the
question.
league?
Ask me the
You're
so ask me the
sacrificing
same.
the 3 cups just to win the league.
All day, every day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every
All
single
3
day.
cups.
Ban the 3 cups. Give me the league title, Lord.
Yeah.
Lord.
And that
Are
to
you
the
mad?
Lord-
And Daz, did you think about that, Daz? Are you really disappointing me today? Did you actually think about that?
No. I'm asking the question. I asked the
Oh.
question. I'm just asking the question.
I'm
Of
saying
course.
I'll snap his up, brother. I'll amputate all of his limbs for that.
Yeah. Let's take this league, baby. Let's.
You give me
we'll
that
do-
league, Zubiri. Are you? You're trolling. He's trolling.
Bro, if you're gonna sacrifice a cup, you don't do it in the final, bro.
You give me an option, bro. Don't give me the option of 3 trophies and a league title. Don't give me that option. Then
No, there's no sacrificing. If we lose tomorrow, right? Then I guess that answers my question earlier. If you lose tomorrow, boom, we go hell for leather for that league.
I'm getting violent. They're making me violent.
Nah,
I'm
bro,
sorry
bro,
if
you
I got
know-
a bit graphic. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. But you know,
I'll write off the
metaphorically,
league for a cup treble, you know.
Take it all.
we got to end the stream before he gets me blocked and blacklisted and my subscribers dip.
Bro, Jurgen Klopp won 1 Prem title, fam.
Right?
Bro.
Daz, can you
Bro,
help, please? Because I'm a bit.
Bro, it's 3
tired.
trophies over 1 trophy. You said 1 trophy is worth the 3 trophies.
Right. Think about the amount of times people talk about Ferguson or like Wenger before. They don't talk about FA Cups. They don't talk about League Cups. They talk about Champions. If you want banter, they talk about the Championship, the Premier League, winning the title. That's what people talk about, right? And in my, I'm an older guy, so in my lifetime I have seen them, but at a very young age.
So you might have saying
in my adulthood, I've seen them win once.
quality over quantity. is what you're saying.
In Klopp's history, we don't need, but I would take the Premier League over all other 3. I know it'd be great for the fans to go to Dublin. Is it Dublin for the final? I know that'd be great for them. I wish I could do it. So that would be awesome as well. But I think the Premier League to sign off and be like, my name's Jurgen Klopp. I put down my cap. Thank you all. I'll see you later.
It's not even a debate on a serious channel, and I consider myself a serious channel. That's a debate for them funny channels that need them kind of titles. to
Banter
start a
channels,
debate.
banter channels, and people who are not social media people who just do it for
That's
clicks
like a
and likes
Sky
and all that.
Sports trying to start an internal war between the fan base type of debate.
Yeah.
So hats off to you, Zubi Dubi. But there ain't no comparison. There is no comparison to the Premier League title in Jurgen Klopp's last dance. Jurgen Klopp's last dance brings me the Premier League title ahead of this cocky Arsenal and this juggernaut Man City. I'm going to seriously consider retiring from this football fan media thing. Because nobody's going to chat to me after that. I'm going to be unbearable. If Liverpool win the league in Jurgen Klopp's last dance, ahead of this cocky Arsenal and this juggernaut Man City, I'm going to take it with me to my grave. No one is going to dare chat to me.
Amen.
I will be so unbearable. They won't be able to handle Grizz Khan. So don't ever ask me, would I do this for this? The Premier League is the end all and the be all. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kall Khan Show with my co-host, the man, the legend, Colonel Zubi Dubi in the house. And we had a special co-host today, and I want to thank him. Dazza was in the building.
It's been a pleasure.
I hope you enjoyed it, guys. And I hope the chat enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, just hit the like button for us. That's all I ask for. Subscribe if you haven't. And we're going to catch you. We're going to catch you tomorrow for Red Fellas. Hopefully it's a celebration. And then we've got Southampton. And then we keep it moving to Forest. Every game, you know what we say, innit? Every game is a must. Peace out. Take care.